Hello, you guys. I'm gonna wait and start letting you all get the notifications. I see four people is on. Hey, ZK. It's time for Remy to go and get groomed. I'm gonna send Remy and I can't send Rainbow because she ain't all the way. Well, I think she is, but I'm gonna wait another week. I'm sending Remy and Ranger. I see Simeon White. I see John Anderson, and I see as of course DK. Let's see who else. Joy loves God. Shout out to the moderators. Shout out to the subs. I appreciate that. Oh, oh, y'all, I've had a long day, but it has been a productive day. I had to I was down I was downtown today. Oh my God. I was from one courthouse to the other one. It was so hot. And I had on heels. I had on a black suit. It was sharp though, but I was from one courthouse to the other. But oh my God, that was exercise. That was exercise, and it was hot. I said, "Well, God, I got my exercise in." Although the courthouses are right there together, 201, both courthouses. Then I had to go over to the city hall. So I mean, I had to park and then walk. I was like, Lord Jesus. The walk wouldn't have been so bad if I had not had on them tall heels. And listen, I had on the heels that didn't have the platform on the front. I had on them steep stiletto heels. I was stepping though. I was stepping, but Jesus. Whew, I gotta get back on my exercise, Rich. I see that dude, Sierra and Kenny Adams. John, did I say John Anderson? Did I say Keita? I don't be wanting to miss nobody because I don't want no messages on social media or email. Miss T, I'm a big, I support you, and you said hey to everybody but me. Trust me, I get that. I don't want nobody to think I'm overlooking them. Hey, positive vibes, Miss Ramona, Nola girl. And believe it or not, y'all, I was there. I was looking. I was like, dog. Normally, it is always very hectic. It is always very it was different downtown today. They had up cones and stuff around the a certain area that was blocked out to come into the courthouse. I was like, I don't know. It was just really eerie because normally it's always very busy, but it was just really eerie because it was not very busy. It's like they're setting up for certain people to be able to go through certain doors, like and park certain places. I was like, it just seems eerie that it's not busy and they got so many places blocked off. Right, that's what I was saying. I was like, it's like the calm before the storm. Hey, Miss Diane, Jamal, I happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. Think the Tyree Nichols trial was at the federal courthouse. So the federal court house, the federal courts is not in 201 Poplar. So it would be across from City Hall. And it's never, I'm gonna tell you something about that federal building. It's never really busy. But the federal courts are in there. He said at the Odell Horton building. Hey, Miss Muffin. Hey, King Deshaun. I wanted to give more people the opportunity to start coming in, but I guess we can go on ahead and start, okay? I wanted to talk about, we talked a little bit about this on last night, but we'll talk about this today, where they're saying that P. Diddy had been put on, on watch, on alive and watch. And also, there are pictures of when he walked into the hotel where the federal agents took him into custody. Okay, and also we're going to talk about was Jook and Quette friends. I had said I was going to talk about this because this is something a conversation I just had with somebody today. We're gonna after we get through with this live, we going into the platinum. Okay, so after we get through with this live, we going into the platinum, okay? We're gonna do a live in the platinum. Um, let's see. Let's go to hold on. Y'all. I didn't know Diddy looked like this. I really mm. Okay, it says surveillance video shows the moments Sean Combs was arrested at Park Hyatt, New York hotel in Midtown Manhattan on Monday evening. The video obtained by TMZ shows Sean Combs entering the hotel lobby with a group of friends. The moment he entered the lobby, several plainclothes agents approached and separated him from his crew. So that's him right there. Those are the agents. Combs looked shocked after the federal agents handcuffed him and marched him into an elevator. After clearing the lobby, the agents led Combs back through the lobby and out the front door. TMZ reports that Combs traveled to New York with the intention of turning himself in on September 17th, but the feds showed up on Monday evening to arrest him. According to prosecutors, something happened that caused agents to arrest him a day early. Sources say the feds moved quickly to arrest him because he was tampering with potential witnesses. Oh, okay. So he was trying to either pay witnesses off or intimidate witnesses. Okay. It says, according to an incident, Combs contacted his former artist, Kalina Harper, 58 times after their Diddy Dirty Money bandmate Don Richards filed a lawsuit against him. So they got records of him calling Kalina 58 times. Okay. It says in the indictment, Combs, which was charged with sex trafficking by force, racketeering, conspiracy, threats, coercion, kidnapping, transportation to engage in prosty and arson. He was twice denied bail this week, with the judge giving saying Combs was a danger to the community. He was denied bail this week, with the judge saying, "Okay, I just read that." Combs was booked in the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, where he was placed on SUI watch. According to the Department of Justice National Institute of Correction, SUI watch is a precautionary measures for SUI inmates that require frequent observation. Combs' attorney Mark Filio, I think that's how you pronounce it, asked to transfer Combs to a jail in Essex County in New Jersey. The attorney said conditions at the MDC Brooklyn are horrific, and the New Jersey jail is nicer. He will also have more access to Combs to prepare for the next trial. So we see that it's nothing about attorneys will ask a judge if a client, like with straight drop, can be moved to an area where they can have more access to him. Is still in Tennessee, and all of that. Okay, so that's what happened. Hold on one second. Okay, so it should, I don't, TMZ will strike you for using for playing their video. So I'm not gonna play TMZ's video in my live, okay? Um, hold on one second, but I hadn't looked at it, but I do want to look at it. Let me see. I tell you, y'all, listen. I was just listening to, and because I always love looking at Making the Band. That was one of my favorites when it came on. He was hard on them, but I always liked Fred. Fred was, you could tell Fred grew up in a Christian atmosphere. Fred is a good guy. Fred was talking about a lot of what Puffy is going through. It is because he wanted to hide who he truly was. And he said, what people don't understand is also, even though Puffy did all of them wrong and he got to get back, what he did. He said Puffy would always say to them, y'all don't understand what I had to go through. He said the same thing Puffy did to people, they did to Puffy. So he always wanted to make it hard for people because they made it hard for him. As far as, a lot of the stuff that he put on people. All Puffy had to say was no, he didn't have to bend over. Hey, Mr. Parker, but hey, hold on one second. Let me see something. Let me see if they showing it anywhere else. Maybe I could see. Let me see. Okay. TMZ. Um. Mm-mm. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. We might be able to see it on this one. Okay, yeah, on TMZ. So yeah, but hey, his attorney wants him moved to a nicer jail. I guess because that's he's used to luxury or something. I don't know, but it's weird, that he could give it, but that's a psychological thing. You have a lot of people that's like that. I don't like people like that. They feel like because they went through hard times that they're supposed to put everybody else through it instead of saying, I went through this. I don't want to see anybody else go through it. But sometimes psychologically, people get messed up psychologically. They put them through hell. I can't imagine a man letting nobody bust his butt unless he want them to, unless he get down like that. Um, I mean, that's the only thing I can see. they gotta, want it because hold on, y'all. Well, I got family in that facility and they're telling me Diddy is going through withdrawals. Oh, he's going through withdrawals. Oh wow. Well, I'm sure he kept himself juiced up on something, especially within these last days. He had to. So, hey, to a man, should nothing be attractive about another man. I know that's right. Not even for some money. They saying they feel like, they put him through that hell and he did it to be able to feed his family. Um, Child, it's other ways to feed your family. It's other ways to feed your family. So, anyways, I hope he, don't take himself out or nothing. But I don't know what to say. I can't say I feel sorry for him because this man has put a lot of people through a lot of pain. He's put a lot of people through a lot of pain. Mm. It says he ain't have no right to bring them babies in the world under them circumstances. Kim is not also innocent. She was forced to do a lot of things in that industry. Yeah, Kim always looking at Kim's eyes, she always looked like she was high. To me, she did. Looked like she was, always high. Hey, the realty. Yep, she always looked like she was high to me. I don't know. And they said he put her through hell, and she probably saw a lot and stuff. So I'm aware at Paula Hall, the parts about Tupac was interesting. Uptown Records did right by Puffy. Them children going, them children go through hell behind his disgusting work. Didn't they say his son has some charges or something that's similar to his? Didn't they say he got some charges that's similar to his? I don't know. Tam and my sisters, some heterosexual men play the for 100 million with you game. I've never been around a man who said yes to anything gay when it comes to that game. Being a black man is priceless. Um, Mary J went through a lot with Puffy and seen some things also. Yeah. I always wonder, and this is just me. I always wondered how Mary J became as popular as she is because she can't sing to me. I know it's the style, it's her style and all that, and I like her music, some of her music, but she was never like the voice. Okay, I do know that I remember Miss Jones. said that Puffy backstabbed her. He stole her image because Miss Jones, yeah, she said he stole her image and made Mary J. Blige everything that she was. Miss Jones actually could sing. It's a rich freaked out celebrities. I really hate that goes on, but I'm happy that it's falling because there are a lot of people, a lot of good people that deserve to, if they have dreams of being a singer and an actor, um, they should be able to get into the industry without being having to be in freak offs. Hmm. Oh, mm. Let's see. That's why Lil Kim and Mace got away from Puffy. Kind of believe Mace did do something. That's why he ran and went to the church. I wonder whatever happened to Sunshine Anderson. Yeah, Sunshine Anderson was she on Bad Boys Records? Because she was a one time I remember her saying she turned into an alcoholic. Y'all remember the guy from High Five? Tony, I think his name was Tony Thompson from High Five. Puffy talked him into going solo. So they said Tony Thompson left High Five, which was a mistake. He left High Five, went solo, went to Bad Boys Record, went solo, moved to New York, and they said that the boy got strung out so bad um that it was ridiculous. And then after he got strung out real bad, Puffy sent him back. Because after he left High Five, he didn't really have no hits. As a matter of fact, he didn't have no hits. But by the time he went back to Waco, Texas, he was strung out. The dude passed away from trying to. He was strung out so bad. He was trying to get high off of the. Is it the antifreeze? In the in he was trying to get high off of antifreeze in the air conditioners that you put in the windows. Is that antifreeze that you put in the Freon? One of these men help me out. What do you put in the window unit air conditioners? Is it Freon or antifreeze or something? But he was trying to sniff that. So he was found in the back of an apartment complex, unalived from trying to get high off of the Freon or whatever. They said yeah, that's what that young Danny said that he was underage and Mary was messing with him. Um, and Mace left Bad Boy because of things he saw and money. Mace from the streets for Diddy ain't. Mm, yep, goes in your car. I remember a woman killed her husband with it. So he was getting high off of what they put in the air conditioner. So I guess that's the Freon. He was getting high off the Freon from the window units in the air conditioner. And Mace left Bad Boys because of things he saw and money. Mace from the streets for Diddy ain't Pope. Yep, goes in your car. Okay. So Fanice says that it's antifreeze. Okay, so it's antifreeze that goes into the air conditioners in the window units. Okay. Mace came to ATL and became a preacher. Get out. Yeah, I remember he came to ATL and became a preacher. Mace left Bad Boy because he said Diddy was trying to line him up and get him knocked out. He said it out of his own mouth. I believe it. Mm, I'll tell you. Well, listen, I don't know what to say because I don't really know how to feel sorry for Diddy, but looking at him, them arrest him and all of that, at least he gotta deal with his demons. He gotta deal with all of his demons. They said Puffy was running up in Loon and G Dep, according to Shine. I believe it. We see now all of them was getting booty. All of them was getting booties. Every one of them. Yeah, hold on. Hold on, y'all. Y'all make sure you hit the like button. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Yeah, I believe Puffy had just gotten to a point. He been like that for years. He didn't care. It says Rob Williams did say on comics concert back in 2002 on Broadway, there's a gay mafia. Mm-mm. And just think how a lot of young women, wanted to be with the rappers, have babies with them, didn't know they was broke. They was looking at all of the cars and jewelry and stuff they had on in the videos. Didn't know they didn't have a damn dime, and didn't know they was getting booty. I tell you. You all hit the like button for me. Okay, for the next, I want to talk about. I was having a conversation with somebody about. Let's see, all of an hour ago, and we was talking about Orange Mound Quit and Big Jook. Now, there have been a lot of speculations that maybe Orange Mound Quit and Jook have fallen out. Okay, because they thought Orange Mound Quit had maybe said something and told on Jook and all of that. So who you had a conversation with saying I never tell who I have my conversations with. Never. Tell you something was so funny. You hear people, they'll throw out shots and they'll say, well, she don't never tell who her sources are. I mean, why would I tell who my sources are? You bitches wouldn't know anyways. And then I'm not talking about you, Mr. Parker. I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying. I'm just thinking about something. And you know, evidently they believe that my stuff is credible. They regurgitate it. They regurgitate what I say. And and so then when I hear people talk about that they have gotten information, they never tell who their sources are. So why they want me to tell who my sources are? First of all, they wouldn't know them. And why would I be dumb enough to mention who my sources are? They don't mention theirs. But people can be so shallow. That's a way for them to try and discredit you. She won't even say who her sources are. When they get on their channels, they don't say who their sources are. If they got in there, at least they know my sources are correct because what I say comes to pass. Okay. So I mean, that's that. Mr. Parker, I wasn't talking about you, okay? Because Miss Parker be getting sensitive. Willard says, by the way, even though women slept with Tupac and Biggie, you think women would sleep with them if they were only worth $10 million? That's it. So yeah, the women known as gold diggers played. So, anyways, I was having a conversation with this person, and so the person, oh Lord, Mr. Parker, oh Lord, see now he getting sensitive about that. And so, anyways, the person was saying that, there had been speculation or whatever about, Jook and maybe Jook&Quette, didn't have a relationship or they have fallen out or whatever. And the speculation was it was because people felt like maybe Quette had said something about Jook. And I always said, especially when Quette was wanting to, get a job and work and all of that, I was like, dog, that's really weird because why would he feel comfortable with even wanting to be out, especially with the caliber of the case? I'm talking about just walking around freely as it was rumored that he was, going out and just walking around just like, he wasn't watching over his back. And so I had always thought in the back of my mind, I was like, wow, if they felt like he had said something or told on them, I'm sure they would have been getting about knocking him down or something. So I always kind of speculated about that. So I was having a conversation with someone and they was like, um, Jook and Quette were still really tight. They still talked. They still was on the low. They were still really tight. So I wonder how that works out. Evidently, I don't know. It could have been maybe, if that's true, maybe, Duke wanted to keep his enemies close, or maybe he felt like, Quit had not said nothing about him. Who knows? But I found that very interesting, and only because that was always in the back of my mind. I was like, dog, with the seriousness and the caliber of the case, why would he ever want to just be walking around freely, you know? And not be security conscious or anything like that. So, and at least not be looking over his shoulder, over both of his shoulders. Young dogs, loyal people, or CMG. I always wondered about that. So I guess that's my answer. That was my answer right there. That I kind of believe, although that was a third party told me that, I believe it to be true based on the way that he moved, right? So it would not be, and I'm not accusing what happened to him. I'll say that. That wouldn't be hard to believe, because if he and Juke were still pretty cool, so that would lead me to believe that maybe, they thought maybe Teasy would have been the one that was telling on both of them. I don't know. That's just something to think about. People getting mad at me on my channel when I put stuff out on my channel. Let me just do a disclaimer. I want to do a disclaimer right now for those that be in the bushes that don't like me, but for some reason that obsession won't let them stay away from my channel. This is my motherfucking channel. And I say whatever I want to on my shit. No motherfucker bullies me. And if you got an issue with what I say, get your ass out the bushes and go on somewhere. Okay. If I knew I didn't like somebody, or if what they said was gonna make me mad, I wouldn't be in the bushes. That means it's a sick obsession. Okay, stay out of my bushes. Cause you don't control what I say over here on my channel. This is my channel. Okay. Not unless you working yourself up to try to, hopefully hoping somebody give you some money to try and try and take me out. But I promise you, if you try it, because see, I know some of these men are a bunch of damn sissies. Okay, rather men or women. Okay, you wouldn't survive a week. I promise you. So what you need to do is, all the shit starters, all the haters, if you don't like me, stay out of my bushes. But you come to me because I'm the truth. You can't stay away because I'm the motherfucking truth. Okay? So stay out of my, if you don't like me, stay away from my channel. Because you can't control me. You're not gonna be able to change what I say. I've been talking the way that I've been talking as it relates to this young dog situation for almost 3 years, or however long I've been vlogging on it. I was saying the same thing when people came into my chat. I didn't go and get nobody and ask them to come into my chat. They came into my chat. Everybody that's here made a decision that they wanted to be in my chat, whether they come in or not, which means I'm not making nobody listen to me. So you can't control me. So don't even make yourself mad. When people say what they want to say on their channels, I don't have no issues with it. Whether I believe it or not, I ain't gonna throw out no shots at them because I ain't mentally ill. I'm not throwing out no shots at them. I'm not sending nobody out to go and try and mess with them. I don't have time for stuff like that. The only thing that I can control is what goes on my channel. So it would be crazy of me to sit up and watch people just so that I can get mad or hate them. That might be a mental illness. Okay. Find somebody else to hash your illnesses out on. Leave me alone. Because it ain't gonna change. It's not going to change. It's funny how people pick and choose. Okay. It's funny how people pick and choose who they want to mess with. All right. Because if for the most part, as it relates to this young Dolphins case, you kind of hear everybody saying the same things. But some people pick and choose who they want to harass, who they want to mess with. And to me, that's a sickness. Brandon, I've been trying to get better. You know I'll say it. I've been trying to get better with that, Brandon. I have. Okay. So it hadn't changed in almost 3 years and it's not going to change. Am I supposed to say what other people want me to say? Or, you know, just leave me alone. Hey, I understand, a lot of people, they just they want to be fans and they don't know how to healthily be a fan. I mean, I can understand. So just stay in the bushes, but stay in the bushes and leave me alone. Hey, hey. Okay. But anyways, I digress. I just Rainbow, be quiet. So anyways, I digress. I had to say that because it's amazing to me. Like, with the young dog situation, everybody has a difference of their opinion. Seen so much crazy stuff. People have said so much crazy stuff that I mean, I don't get mad. It would be something wrong with me. Be quiet. It would be something wrong with me if I got fighting mad at somebody because they didn't think the way that I wanted them to think. That's a mental illness. And I'm serious. There would be something wrong with me if I got fighting mad about that. I'm not gonna get on here and do that as much as I want justice for young Dolph. I'm not gonna get on here and go at people, who I feel like is going at his artist and all of that. I'm not gonna do that. And they come into my chat. I'll let them know, look here, you're not gonna spew that energy in my chat. I don't, I'm not with that. Okay. But that's as far as it goes. But as far as jumping on my platform to spew venom and vitriol out at select people, select, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not going to. I'm not gonna do it. Okay. And I haven't changed since day one, and I'm not going to. Nobody can make me. Okay. If you think you can make me, just go ahead, get out the bushes and just go on. Don't put yourself in the mental institute because you can't control me, because I don't let people control me. And listen, that goes for anybody that has an issue with me. Anybody. Okay. Leave me alone. If I don't mess with you, don't mess with me. I don't have nothing to say about what other people put on their channels. Even when I hear crazy stuff, and Lord knows these people put crazy stuff on their channels, I laugh until my side hurts. Okay. But I'm not gonna get mad at 'em, okay. At any rate, you guys. Anyways, but I digress. Back to Quet and Juke. Were Quet and Juke still friends? Because if Quet and Juke were still friends, that says a lot. That says a lot right there. This says a lot about a whole lot of stuff, if you ask me. Okay. Anyways, y'all, somebody has sent me a message saying that supposedly Orange Mound Quet is supposed to be having a party before the trial. I don't know, but they say he's having some kind of party. I think they said the party is supposed to be tonight. I don't know if he having the one or not for real. I don't know, but that's just what I heard. They said a going away party. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Um. Anyway, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Y'all run the likes up. It's over 100 people in here. So you guys make sure y'all hit that like button for me. It's only 71 likes, which means we need over 30 more likes to match, to just about match the amount of people that's in here. So make sure you all hit the like button for me. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. It says Quet is having a going away forever party in behind a ninja. Okay, y'all, I'm opening up my phone lines. Anybody that want to call in can definitely call in. Found that interesting. It's a lot I want to say about that. The reason I mentioned was Quet and Jook still friends, because that would say a lot. That says a lot right there without me even having to say anything. That kind of tells you a lot. Um, yeah, hit the like button for me. The number is 901-662. I mean 901-667-0119. Y'all make sure y'all call while I'm still on. Because people be wanting people wait clean until I end the live and call. He said she my nigga. I said, hey, 30 minutes ago. Anyways, let's talk. I said I was gonna be on about an hour today. What do you all think about Diddy being on, if allegedly being on Suite Watch? Um and was Jook and Quet still friends? Were they still friends? I know a lot of people say, well, If they were, it wouldn't mean nothing. I don't know. I think it would tell you quite a bit. I'm not saying there was anything wrong with them still being friends. I'm just saying. So that would have to mean that Juke would have to have believed that Quit wasn't the one that told on him. Maybe maybe they believed Teasy was. I don't know. London said he's just coming down off of all those drugs. Yeah, in reality, I'm gonna tell you something. Diddy got enough money though to be able to have people to start bringing drugs into jail to him, and they will do it. He got enough money for that to happen. And then once he come down off of that, because he probably he got to stay high so he can stay sleeping and stuff all the time. Because he don't want to have to deal with he in that cell. I mean, I wonder do he get to I wonder do he get to go shower with the other men? I wonder. But I'm sure they have him by himself, so they probably don't let him shower with other men. No, I think his attorney is trying to get him moved to a Jersey jail. I think that jail would have like lower security risk or whatever. He said it's a lot nicer. That's what his attorney said. They said if Straight Drop has a lawyer, you know Diddy can keep a lawyer. Right. Hey, this is Tamara. Hey, how are you?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing really good. Who am I speaking with?
Sci-fi. I was in your chat yesterday.
Oh, okay. You said Shy Fly?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, which subject you want to talk about? Diddy or the Young Dolph situation or both?
Um, it don't really matter. Both, I guess.
Okay, so what you want to say, love?
Oh, now like things that we didn't really know in the beginning.
Do you believe that they're telling the truth on him?
Um, yes and no.
Mm-hmm. What are some of the things you think that are false?
Um, like maybe like the sex trafficking.
So you think that the girls were doing it voluntarily on their own?
Kind of, sort of. Cause like at the end of the day, like women, like they control their own movement.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay. Are you from around the Memphis area?
no, ma'am.
Okay. So let me ask you something. So what do you think about what have you followed the Young Dolph's case?
Somewhat.
Okay, so what do you think about that case? Just from what you've seen.
To be honest, this is like in
Mm-hmm.
my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
There's some truth, and then there's false. It's kind of like the YSL Rico.
Mm-hmm.
The Young Thug. Now that a first.
Mm, it is. Okay, well, I appreciate you calling in and giving your opinion on everything. Okay, well, thanks for calling. Shout out to all the people that call. Okay. Shout out to the people that call. Be quiet. I'm looking for my charger. You guys, if you want to call in, the number is 901-667-0119. 901-667-0119. They said feel free, Mac. I'm gonna be on for about 10. Well, because I said I got a members live to do also, y'all. Hey, thanks for calling Real Time. Hello? They hung up. Oh yeah, I'm gonna call him back. Hello?
I only got one question. Which way?
Gotta be the one going to the Orange Mountain Quit party. Well, now I ain't going. No, they ain't gonna let me up in there, and I don't want to go. But it's all over the Facebook. Who is this? Huh? This hitter? You try to change your voice. I ain't know who.
I don't like your opinion on that. No, I'm just saying.
Well, well, I know they ain't gonna let me up in there, but they got it on Facebook.
Oh man. I might need to go up there now. Tell Mike that I don't get there, go up in that drive.
No. Quet is a real hitter. I don't think none. Only only the people that he like need to go. Shoot, I wouldn't dare go.
No, we need somebody to go on the call.
No, I saw where he had well, somebody had sent me where he had I didn't look on his Facebook. Somebody screenshot it and sent it to me and was like, and he was telling the people he would give them the location or whatever. So it's only the people, I'm sure it's only the people that he's very familiar with.
Julio party. Huh? That's kind of female like that.
I don't think no females would be crazy enough to want to go up in there in one of them parties. Not unless they familiar with them. They would be real crazy.
Yeah, that's right. Well, anybody know each other in this situation. That ain't all killed. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Everybody is familiar with everybody. So, Lord have mercy.
Yeah. Well, those ones that have given their opinions on what they think stance is. And me personally, I don't believe that he was the mastermind, or I don't believe he was a shooter either. I don't think he paid for the hit either, but I do think he played a part in it, just not that. But I found it interesting. I found it interesting that someone has said to me today that he and Juke were still cool. So I was like, well, that explains everything, because I always wondered. I was like, dog, he said to the judge he want a job. Wouldn't he be paranoid about just walking freely around the Memphis area? I was like, he got nerves like a bat out of hell. You know what I mean? Especially if Juke them felt like he had said something, or looking over his shoulder as it relates to young Doss people. But I guess that would explain everything.
That dude wasn't gonna get no job. That's courthouse talk.
Well, I know that. I know he didn't want no job, but he wanted to be out.
Right. Exactly.
Outside.
Why he don't want to get going on? He's not gonna follow the court party because he don't know if he's guilty or not.
Right.
So why he's going? He's not even on trial.
Right. He's not even on trial. That's weird. Maybe it's his birthday. Anybody know when his birthday is?
Not at all.
This might be his birthday month. Who knows?
Who knows? Hey, hey, but he talking like, you know what I'm saying? It's already predetermined.
Well,
Pray for me.
he did say pray for me, but the news said clearly he was not going to trial, but it was in the system. I didn't check. I'm getting ready to check if that's still showing that it's his trial, that he was going to trial. But the news says that he is not.
He's going to get a manicure.
Mm.
So it's going to look good when he goes.
It's gonna be interesting to see what happens on Monday. Like I said, I was downtown today, and it was not a lot of traffic. They had put out a lot of cones in certain areas around the court. I found that weird. It could be nothing, but it was just normally on Fridays the courthouses are just booming with nothing but traffic. Be quiet.
Folks gonna be outside. They're gonna have like a time to kill on Monday.
Hmm. Yeah, you know what? I hope that the security is really tight. I hope nobody would be dumb enough to go and try and do anything to anybody. This wouldn't be the time to do that. But people are crazy. It's still showing that it's his trial. It's still showing that he's going to trial.
Well, look at Tony Keith out, man. Tony Keith said Monday. Everybody driving on video. Hey, Tony Keith, you know what to say.
What he said Monday, everybody dropping the video. These YouTube streets gonna be insane. I'm telling you, the YouTube streets gonna be more deadlier than the streets on at 201.
Right. So, uh, BK said, yeah, he
True. Results was downtown.
he got word that the millions was in a bill here and I mean, so he went down there and everybody was already in the meeting. He stuck his ear to the door. He trying to hear everybody.
He got that on video. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Well, shout out to True Results. He gonna go outside if don't nobody else go. True Results going. He going all in the water everywhere.
Absolutely. Water, roadside. She was not playing.
We can't take that from him. He going outside. He gonna show what kind of car he driving and be grinning and the tag number two. Shit.
Hey, True went to for the house. Got to change it.
What did he do when he got there?
Oh, True the real mother outside. So true.
Lord have mercy.
True like a mile for you, Beta. Beta, that Cornelius, you know how right there.
Shout out to True Results. I like True Results. I like him.
Well, you be going. The tree being dropped and listen, I don't feel it. Nobody say. Tree being dropping. I'm not gonna, I ain't gonna say this. The tree dropping Dolph Earth Day since November 17th. I can't recall a day he was dropped as a Dolph Earth Day.
Mm,
You know, good or bad.
I tell you.
Good or bad. Mhm. I wish we had a video editor that could put together all of them moments. Because True didn't have the moment.
Yeah, True went up there to True went up there to the I got tickled when True went up there to the what you call him? He went up there to the gas station. And he him the man up at the gas station that owned the gas station and asked him where he was at on the day Dolph was killed. I hollered.
I know when you're talking about, I was on vacation.
You said I was on vacation. So you said you was on vacation? What pumped the young dog? He was like,
Everybody on vacation. I'll see what they doing. Cash up dollar sign too. I'll see what they doing. Yeah, I know, man. I know. He will deliver his flowers. Nobody knows about it. It's the only one who understands.
results go down there yesterday. Y'all look. Y'all look. Y'all look. Y'all look. Y'all we gonna do this together. Cause I know I be moving fast sometimes. C. Smith. Cornelius' last name Smith, right? It's showing he's not in there. I'm gonna put in his whole name. Cornelius, right? Am I right? Are y'all looking at the screen? So y'all see that, right? It's showing he's not in jail. So I just went to the court system. It's not showing. I know the court system sometimes they have issues where it don't come right up. Okay, Cornelius, yeah, it came up that time.
My feet must be behind them. Looking for it to come up.
It's still showing that he reports, but it's not showing he's in that jail. She said drop back in jail and down in 201 Poplar, but it's not showing that Cornelius Smith is up in there. I'm gonna click it again because maybe it's something going on. Let's see. I'm gonna put in C. Smith.
God will come outside the door. And continue and quit. And I'm going to walk in with street clothes on. To the regular door.
Cornelius is not showing up. I'm gonna have to call some. I'm gonna have to call and see if something. If they doing transporting, they're not gonna tell me. If people meant turn now, tell me until after it happens. It's showing that he's not in that jail.
Right. Because they come to place all your numbers. I agree. They like they doing that YFL case. The judge was I know about ground milk powder. They
He showing up for Deshaun? I wonder why he not showing up for me. It's showing Straight Drop is back in jail down there. He back. He back.
let's go straight up.
Cornelius Smith. Let's try it again. Y'all see it's not coming up. Even when I put in the C's, it ain't coming up for me. He said he typed it with no caps. Let me normally okay, well, let me try with no caps. That's weird. Normally it don't matter. But you never know. It still ain't doing it for me. And I use no caps.
That's great.
Let's see what it do if I try it with my phone. Shelby County Jail. Corne. Lius Smith. I know y'all, huh? It ain't come up on my phone. It didn't come up. I just did it on my phone. It didn't come up.
Cornelius Johnson. Running around like a James Johnson.
Let me try it again. He came up that time. Isn't that weird? He came up on my phone. And here's the thing. His name is spelled in all caps on the site.
Wow.
Hmm, that's crazy. Hey, Pretty Brown TV. Hmm. I wonder. I don't think there would be much to expect on Monday. I don't, other than the attorneys will tell the jury what they would be presenting to them and what they're going to prove and what to expect.
Right.
Normally, that's how the first days are. So,
That's
but either way it goes, I think it's going to be televised.
really.
Hmm.
Let's go. I'm sorry for that.
You ready for it?
I am. I didn't know that because the market has been not telling us about It's been a long time.
Well, that's true. Well, one thing for sure, everything come out now, don't it?
Right. Yeah. They're gonna be like Diddy and they're scrambling and scraping. They better bring the baby all with them.
I don't think it's going to be as you know, as people would want it to be. Like this, all of this, everything that's leaving you. Oh my God. And I don't think it's gonna be that. I think it's gonna be kind of straight it's not gonna be what everybody wanted to be. Oftentimes the truth is boring.
Right. The truth is for them, but people want some stuff confirmed. Right. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
no, I'm not saying that. Nobody hates her. Ain't nobody gonna say that. I don't think that, and stuff that we don't know is still come along as we go along.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well, I mean, the thing about it is, as I've always said, just because a person may not be charged right now, it don't mean that they're not guilty. I think anybody knows that. It's been a lot of people to get away for a long time with some stuff that they know they did or know that they were involved in. But yeah, that's what the trial is for, to confirm a whole lot of stuff. Hmm. And I do believe that it will do that, just in my opinion.
if positive, positive from 80-year-old Anglo-Saxon growing up in church in Birmingham, Alabama, anything happens.
Yeah, anything could happen. 901 King Deshaun said Cheryl Wright thought she could get away with. Yeah, Cheryl Wright thought she got away with it for 7 years. Everybody knew that she was involved.
Right.
Everybody.
Right.
She proclaimed her innocence. Went and became a preacher. She did all of that. And Lorenzo Wright's mother says, "I know she was involved with what happened to my child." She said it for 7 years every time she did an interview. After 7 years, she got. Because some people have started to say, well, they don't get her. Maybe it was something to do with drugs. And his mama said, no, it wasn't. It was something to do with greed. She took my child. She helped to take my child out.
Mama be knowing.
Yeah, she be knowing. McNamara says it's gonna be a fast trial, no YSL or YNW. I don't know if this trial is gonna last long because this is straight drops trial. Now it's still showing
Right.
that Orange Mound quits. See, that's what a lot of people don't understand. They feel like this is the whole Young Dolph trial. Each defendant get their own, because they have separated themselves from each other. They get their own trial if they want them. But I don't know. I never. It's gonna be interesting to see what happened next week. But he's back at the Shelby County Jail. I'm trying to understand if his attorney wanted him over at that jail, for whatever reasons. It seemed like to me he would have, kept him over there Saturday and Sunday. Well, what brought him back Sunday, try to keep him there as long as he can, but I don't know. Maybe that's just the time the judge gave him. Because it seemed like to
Yeah,
me he wasn't gone but 2 days.
it would be that way if it's going on the weekend and we got, but the reason we think that probably comes totally different.
Well, that's true. That's true. Ain't no telling why he was there.
Right. But I think it's gonna be like the wild bill, not in the land, but you don't have multiple yeah.
Mhm. Well, I mean, the defendants are definitely scheduled to be there. The other defendants. So, I mean, that would make it is going to be multiple. We do know Straight Drop. We do know Cornelius is scheduled to be there. I'm sure he'll be there with his attorney, and Orange Mound Quett is scheduled to be there. But according to the news, Quett will not be on trial. They will not be on trial. So, I don't know. But even though the system says that he will,
Drop out the bad content.
that's what it seemed like. I mean, because it ain't no. He was only there for 2 days. He was only there for 2 days, and now he's back in the Shelby County Jail. So that could have been anything. I would have to believe, because nobody has told me at this point.
Right.
I would have to believe that it was because his lawyer requested for him to be there. People were saying that they thought he had pleaded out. Um, and for a minute, I thought maybe Straight Drop would plead out, but as of today, I don't know if he's gonna plead out. Not unless he's gonna do it when the trial starts. Plead guilty,
Right.
because a defendant can plead guilty whenever they want to.
Mm-hmm. You can say not guilty, but yeah, I don't get around her. Yeah, but
Or can plead. Well, then I said not guilty. He can plead guilty. G Money said Low Boy Drop had to be at the concert.
no, it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be interesting to see, and I know a lot of people want to. Hopefully, people can accept the truth. If it's not if they don't see what they want to see, I know a lot of people want to see that video, right? A lot of people want to see the video, but I know that video won't be shown, not on TV, if that's what they're hoping for,
Yeah,
of being knocked down. People say they want to see him walking into the cookie shop. Me personally, I don't really believe they want to see that. How else did he get into the cookie shop? How else did he get in there if he didn't walk? Because I know people don't believe. I know people don't believe that, huh?
you didn't hear? Yeah, they feed him up somewhere else and put him in a U-Haul and put him over there 3 days later.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's so
Mm-hmm.
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Lord have mercy.
I couldn't believe that people believe that he was killed a couple. I don't believe the people that say it believe it.
I don't think so either.
They said the Miami trip might be brought up as well. Hmm. Are they talking about the Miami trip where they said that Raven was in Miami? King Deshaun?
Right. That's absolutely true. And they absolutely gonna bring that up. Not about race. Gonna bring up that trip.
Hmm. They said he wish he can be at the party tonight too.
Somebody needs to know. I ain't trying to crash nobody out, but if you like that, pull up.
That Quest said you have to call him and he give you the address. That's what he said in the post. So if he's having a
Yeah.
party, that's well, I don't get. 'Cause maybe the party is at his house. I don't guess she didn't. She didn't tell me he couldn't have a party at his house.
I mean, that would make more sense. And it would be like family and friends, immediate family.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Miami was where they, you know, went from just playing around about the people. All right, how we gonna make this happen? So they got talking about that.
Really, I thought that that was the meeting at the table. I thought that was at Prevert.
Uh, uh, when they had everybody in place, yeah, they talked about some things, but in Miami is when they were really
When it was finalized.
playing.
When they had everybody in place.
Like now we got the people that you know what I'm saying. And that's how you know Cornelius was a Philly because he was not in Miami. Devin Byrne was, Sondale was,
Mm-hmm.
niggas was not in Miami.
I wonder what part Trayon gonna play in this. That's one person that they have not talked about.
Right.
Hell, they don't even know he been going to court. Nobody even knows when he go to court.
Right. Let's see about what else.
What's up, young dog? Yeah, I know that Straight Drop is back and prepping for his trial or whatever he gonna do on Monday.
Both of them are in.
Who said that? Oh, so Cornelius was in Miami. Hmm.
Yeah, that's how I feel. And I feel like last minute, matter of fact, these are the things that I really want.
Hmm. It's funny that they've been quiet about Trayon. They won't even let people know when he goes to court and stuff.
Absolutely. And what people gonna do it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I believe it. That's exactly what I believe.
Yep. Sondale, the crayon. Wow.
Hmm. I believe a drop gonna be hurt. I really do.
Oh yeah.
I believe drop gonna be hurt
Right.
when he get to see a lot of what he gonna see Monday.
Right. Ain't no females, fellas. You don't want to see no third. That's hard. You would have to be a lot of finger points. That's hard. He's talking about I keep talking about the party they having this weekend for trial.
What she say?
Like
You know I'm in another screen. What she say? What ZK say?
he was talking about the party.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Rotation will be determined whether you think about he dropped, that hit him, kind of like Julio. Exactly. On the way for it. Hey, y'all don't mind looking like, but yeah, so it's gonna be crazy. It's not gonna see a lot on the say, but the fact that we got a first name is getting somewhere. Now the one team down that feel like we'll put some teachers as far as like drop picture that I can on that lead that. You know, like that. See, that's the would actually supposed to pray to man. So the thing we looking at,
I was just about to get up order. I'm sorry, Kim. She's a 25-month member. I appreciate that so much.
I don't
What King Deshaun say?
pray for him.
Oh yeah, he was asking. He was. I believe he asked people to pray for him. Yesterday or the day before, didn't he? That maybe that's what the type of they having a praying party tonight.
Yeah, I really know.
Not the one says tell him. I said pray for himself. A MF. CK said that 901 tell him. I said pray for himself. A MF.
Oh, that person.
So do you think Quit gonna get in there and tell on some people? What you think?
Well, he got you. If he got you, we don't do it.
Yeah, cause see, he know them folks don't care nothing about him. They're not gonna take care of him when he in jail. But I believe he gonna get some time though. I do, but I found it interesting that somebody had told me today that Quit and Jook on the low was still tight, at least at some point after he was released. So I mean that tells you a lot. I know a lot of people might say, "Well, that ain't nothing." I don't know. That kind of tells you a lot right there. It has to mean either Jook didn't believe that he told on him, or maybe he was keeping his enemies close. I don't know. So what position does that put Teasy in? That so it all goes back to because I believe Teasy was backdoored. It all goes back to do they believe that Teasy was the one that told on all of them?
I mean, and I absolutely believe Court took care of things, whether he did it manually or did it by phone. Definitely.
And I do believe it was the element of surprise for Teasy. That girl said he sent her a video to prove that he was where he say he was, which was he was sitting out there parked. Why would he be parked on that street out there? I know that's the area that they hung out in, but he was parked right there by. She found that in the back of a church.
Yeah.
So who was he waiting on? If you looked at some of Tease's baby's mama's videos, they were going back and forth with each other. But when he was riding around with a Pooh Shiesty mask on, right? So he was in a hood that they always hung in. I don't believe that the ops was just riding through a hood that they know that those dudes hung out in, and they just happened to spot Teasy and slid on it. I don't know about that. I believe whoever he was sitting there waiting on, he was waiting for somebody.
Everybody knows. Nobody knows exactly. There wasn't nobody. I done damn see that man was going on the field. I wasn't realizing it. Now, I mean, damn, that'd be cold as hell to do that. Because if you can go through the roller, they go through a little bit. It's on them too. They are you feel like it's so bad, you know? So I don't know whoever he's kidding or is there somebody like he told him he gonna move him over there and instead of him moving him over there, he took somebody over there. So
And there was the element of surprise. As soon as they pulled up on him, they knew where he would be sitting at.
right.
They they pulled up on him and just I guess maybe he tried to get away, but they say he was shot in the face. So if he took a face shot, they never said even what type of weapon it was, did they?
Now, mm-hmm. Find out where a person is and start to block. If they were sent, you don't know what they're talking about. They come around and catch you right up on you. Feel that?
Mm-hmm.
And that way they got the whole chest open. Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, that girl that Teaser was with was about to tell it, but she stopped talking about it.
Right? He said, two things when we got the diamonds, I think Florida, where yeah. I remember treating in Carolina Sniper having a right after it happened. Just that was he was out there when go ahead and got out of jail. It wasn't that long ago.
Mm, sure was.
Yeah,
Sure was.
that out on bond, the next routine either.
Sure was. Like I said, he was sitting there waiting for somebody. I don't think he was just sitting around on this street by himself, just just being crazy. Just to be sitting there for nothing. He was waiting on somebody. Yeah, they did him dirty. They did him dirty. Whoever it was, you think about how they did Teasy. They rode up on him and they popped him, right? When I think about how they did Teasy, I kind of think about how the other young man was hit up. The young man that was sitting up on the porch in Orange Mound. What was his name? I know one was in a car and one was sitting on the porch. I mean, for some reason, I don't know why my brain just makes me think about them two. I don't know. They were both in Orange Mound. That's for sure. Desmond was in Orange Mound. Teasy was hit in Orange Mound. Teasy was sitting in his car. Somebody rolled up on him and hit him. Desmond was sitting on his porch. Somebody rolled up on him and hit him. They said somebody rolled up on Desmond and all they saw was an arm come out the car. Remember that?
Mm-hmm. I'm saying, mm-hmm. It's not a mystery. I mean, it's definitely not a mystery.
They said Teasy lived it up before he checked out. All I'm saying is, whoever this Orange Mound killer is, that he like whoever it is, whether it's a man or woman, they like to ride up on folks and hit them.
Right. That's why you never mm, he lived it up to the point to when they called in Jamaica. That's how you know. And he ran off with the bag. Whatever. I don't know if it was the whole month time or what. They ran off with a bag.
He said Quet lived on the next street from Desmond. I thought they said Quet's grandmother lived over across the street from Desmond. Hmm.
Yeah. Pretty crazy.
But at any rate, it's gonna be interesting. Orange Mound Quet. Nobody is accusing you. Please don't shoot. We don't know.
And please don't see. Nah, that's fact. That's a fact. Wow.
So, so Deshaun, what do you think happened with Teasy? What you think happened with Teasy, Deshaun? I just want to know your opinion. I'll wait on you to put your comment in the post.
They ran off to, when they was in Dallas, Ray was on. And you running on fumes. I didn't have no bread. Not for real. Like they took that gal hit him for the remainder of what he had.
What girl?
What did he met up with?
In Dallas?
Yes.
She hit him? The one that did the interview? Wow. What she get?
I don't know. I had two pence.
I didn't know she hit it. Now I'm gonna tell you something. When I saw her, I knew she was when I saw that interview, and I think that girl was like 22 years old, 21, 22, 23. She went over 23. So they was asking her about it, and she was like, "Yeah, he wanted to raw dog and all of that." And so they asked her about the other guys. She said, "I would have effed all of them if they had gave me some money."
Them the ones you be seeing up in the county clinic.
Yeah, but my thing is, why would he? Because he was on the run, from my understanding, when he messed with this girl, right? He was on the run. This girl was from out of Dallas. Why would he have his money around her?
Question.
Well, see, we know why he was around that area. Maybe she was familiar with Shondell Barnett, because that's Shondell Barnett's area, Dallas and Irvin and all those areas. Arlington.
Sometimes you have moving around, and you with your partner, you move out here, you know? And I know Dallas is notorious workers.
Well, that's true. King Deshaun says, I think somebody was real mad at him and they just had to get him gone. I feel like the person that was with him knew more. I didn't know nobody was with Teasy. Somebody was with him.
Yeah, gotta work with.
Somebody was with Teasy when he was hit, and they let him stay there until 1 o'clock the next day.
I don't know if it's easy, but it was a little dude doing a whole bunch of crimes. Man, oh my God. He was the only one that said something.
The one that said he broke the window trying to get him out or something. He said, I can find out more when I go back to work. I'm on vacation, but my coworker's brother works in homicides. I find out. McNamee says Teasy was a suspect, didn't have to make a bond, go to court. Come on now.
There's something wrong with body shows. That's the autograph. That's crazy. They went up in that house. They found stuff everywhere. All on the refrigerator, in the baby room, in the baby toys.
One thing about it, if you look at Tease's post, it's something. When you could tell people had turned on him. Just like, Big Jook's last post was eerie. Rather than face me, you rather snake me.
He was trying to they was in the mile with almost $500,000 on it.
And he didn't get arrested. I found out weird they found 400. You ain't even supposed to have that kind of money in your house unless you can vouch for how you got it.
I mean, stolen files, guns, ammunition. Uh, I forget how many phones he had now. He's stuck in his house.
Mm-hmm. So my teasing.
Yes,
And the cars that his baby mama was riding around in every day was stolen.
exactly.
They was riding around in the cars every day, just like in stolen cars.
Right, right.
Just like it was normal.
I heard you talking over there about them folks selling them cars, 3,500. Straight out of
They sell 'em for 35.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. They just want something.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
That's why
They
insurance
be
going.
right.
That's why insurance going up so high.
Right. My nephew, well, he got caught. He wanted one so bad. Oh, he wanted. Man, that's why when he got that car, he had told him, hey, man, somebody burning a hole in your pocket. Don't do that. That man went and got that car anyway. They
Mm-hmm.
just wanted homicide coming to my dude door saying that we got your son downtown. He was in a stolen car that was linked to a Hummer.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah. But that was just for 3,500.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was good.
I don't understand why these folks still buying cars off of Facebook. I wouldn't buy a car off of social media, period. I wouldn't.
Oh, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, one creature up, that will pick up stuff about you, but the paperwork got to be right. So, hold on, that's paperwork. That's, hey, man, you over here, we the money. So, oh, we got great things to the other. Not great place.
Mm. What's up, gray face?
So, it's great. Pretty sure things going to be some way to line.
You know, I hope to, it's getting ready to go into the second year, right? Maybe the answers will come out, the start of that, the answers will start coming out next week. Who knows?
Mhm. So what time you going live on Monday morning?
So listen, it'll be televised. I mean, I guess we all gonna be looking at it at the same time, right?
Exactly. Think about them most research the right shit.
Mm-hmm.
But yellow bees and rainwater, Lord, they were the street. Couldn't go.
For what?
I
Mm.
went to court and on the first day of court, um, both three cousins yellow bees and uncle. So after that, they sent everybody home and they on Zoom. Somebody then got the Zoom link for the trial and streaming it on YouTube.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody put attention to that. So now, Arrow, Frisco, uh, Meat Mob, everybody, about 5 different blogs in Dallas.
Wow. If she asked them to stop and they didn't do it, she could hold them in contempt. The judge asked them to stop.
And that's
She held them in contempt.
so crazy. Yeah, she held them in contempt and she told them that they will be getting served and everybody got to come to court. Some of these bloggers is in Georgia, uh, some of them in Florida, they no problem to store. And for niggas last time, because they like that in Dallas, some people gonna have to get some flight.
Yeah, they have to catch. And if they don't, she gonna put out some warrants for them, and she can make it an out of state warrant,
Exactly.
which means if they get pulled over in their own state, or she could send the folks to their house and go get them and take them to the jail. If she asks them to stop, she gonna make an example out of them.
Yeah, that's crazy.
How did they get the link to the trial?
Yeah. She called their name out on the live stream. Which is funny because, imagine you going live with somebody saying that you have been sanctioned. You are in contempt. That's the
Maybe she won't give them too much time, but I can only imagine if she asks them to come to court, she's going to give them some days.
yeah, absolutely.
ZK said hacking. That's probably exactly how it was. And if they feel like it was hacking, it ain't no telling what the penalty gonna be.
Yeah. Everybody got away with it, baby. It wasn't you darn hacker. Yeah, yeah, but quit having a vote party, man.
Yeah, Quit has never seemed worried. Have y'all noticed that? How he never has really seemed too worried.
No,
Or maybe he feel like he might be one of those ones that feel like I did so much dirt, whatever gonna happen. So I'm just not gonna live fearfully.
I really feel like that's the way you feel. But you gotta the only requirement is you gotta wear a Nike track suit like him. You gotta wear we're gonna drop the location. That's the thing going out there.
Well, he probably should not have put that on Facebook. I hope party ain't in Orange Mound, cause he's gonna have some people to ride by. Was anybody heard anything from Stan G? I was thinking about Stan G uh today. If I didn't holler, Stan G said, I got money now, and they gonna spend for whatever I tell them to spend for. I holler. He was in Big 30. He was gonna put it back. Go spend for whatever I give him. Oh, Stan G. They been holding Stan G a long time. They need to let him out, I guess.
Yeah, can't get that part, man, you know. Waiting. Hey, I'm gonna say y'all was waiting on. Y'all might have to be staying D waiting. Yeah,
Do you think he already out?
I know you waiting on Monday. What happened Monday?
They said he signed a 18 free Stan. They said 1800 free Stanley.
300 free stands.
Oh, okay, I thought they said 1800 free Stanley. It's 1-800 free Stanley. Lord have mercy.
Hey, y'all, check this out. Stan G will be back on YouTube on Monday when that YouTube money drop. That YouTube payment drop, you'll find out. Mark my word.
He had the other 18.
It's that already.
Well, he might need to stay away from that girl so he don't violate his so he don't violate his bond.
He's gonna come out talking here and there. Well, we know you expect to buy your freedom back.
Lord have mercy. This says this. What? Hey, I wouldn't stand. You might show up at the tree now. He might show up at the trial. Tell you something, Stan G. Now he'll be out. He be outside too. I was gonna say he be outside like True Results. I don't know. True Results goes anywhere. You know what? I don't even think if Quinn and them saw True Results, I don't even think they'll try to hit him up. You think they'll try to hit at him? Has True Results gone by? If he went by Cornelia's house, then maybe he went by Quinn's house too. They are right over there together.
Right.
He just maybe he didn't put that on maybe he didn't put that on the internet.
You know, man, G would be outside, by the park or, at the Burger King. True be outside for real. True be into the business.
They said we wants to know about that second interview. I don't know if they did that second interview. I don't know.
There wasn't no second interview.
They says it's a couple people I think talk themselves on the stand. I believe they're gonna call somebody. I just got a gut feeling. It's quite a few people I think talk. If they don't call, listen, I don't know. It's been quite a few people to put out information that you would think would be worthy of being called on the stand as a witness or something like that. At least looked into, questioned. Wonder if the insurance man gonna come up.
Wow. I don't know what it is. Sure. Now, I mean, just leave it over. I do like,
I believe he was telling the truth. I do. I believe he was telling the truth, but I also believe that I believe he wanted for Thaddeus to tell it because he was afraid to tell it. He didn't want to get caught up himself because he know he was the insurance guy.
Right. That makes sense. That makes sense.
He said you'll need youngster for the insurance guy, right? Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, because that's exactly what the insurance guy did. He implicated youngster. He didn't implicate anybody but him, as far as we know. Hey, Courtney.
Right. Oh,
He says, I think a Texas blogger will be called, and the insurance man. What who? What Texas blog? Who? Well, I'm gonna say this. It was a Texas blogger that was trying to find witnesses because I was looking at him on his screen, put it up there on his screen. So if that's what you're talking about, I kind of want to ask what part of Texas are you talking about? Because it's been a lot of Texas bloggers to vlog on the case.
I didn't know. Login.
Dallas, you have a lot of people from Houston vlog.
Not like.
Courtney says, I don't know if I should say his name that starts with the S. Oh, okay. Rest in peace, Young Dog says, I bet he say Dallas. He said, what I say? I tell you.
Oh,
Well, we 2 days, y'all. Listen, we 2 days out. We are exactly 2 days out. We are exactly 2 days out.
I had been on. I had to call when 707.
I wonder if they're gonna even get around to calling witnesses on Monday.
Nah, I don't think
I
they will.
think that I would think they might, but I would think that they would get around to talking to the jury, saying what all they have and what they're going to be able to prove without a reason, without a shadow of a doubt, right? Because it's just the defense's job to raise reasonable doubt and the prosecutor's job to prove guilt beyond a shadow of a doubt. So I usually that's what happens on the first day. The prosecutors state everything that they have and what they're going to be proving and showing, who they're going to be calling and telling the jury we have a case that we can prove to you that Justin Johnson is guilty without a shadow of a doubt. And then the defense will get up and prove what all, my client didn't do this, what the prosecutors have is foo blah 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 blah. And we'll be able to disprove um Lord, the phone. He said I got dropped. The phone done died. Lord have mercy. Let me put the phone on the charger. And they'll be able to prove without a shadow of a doubt. He said, I got dropped. Let me put my phone on the charger. Mm. Rest in peace, Young Dog said straight drop going down. I can't wait to say that evict on him. Miss T, they forgot the biggest gem in the beginning on him. Forgot the biggest gem in the beginning. I believe this trial will focus on the shooters, but we do need to pay attention to any side conversations they talk about that will be used later. That's true. No statements drop. Get your ass in that seat, that hot seat. I don't believe Sco seeing the videos. That would be interfering with the investigation. Miss Muffin says, most definitely, rest in peace, young dog. CCA wide open. Mm. I tell y'all, it's like I say, it's gonna be interesting. It's definitely going to be interesting. Not on one King Deshaun. Rayface says not on one King Deshaun. He saw it. Alabama says that man ain't seen no video. G Money says Sco says he saw it. Jesus Loves says Miss T in chat. Hey, Jesus Loves. ZK says Monday, we waiting on you. G Money says Raven going to jail for it. Oh Lord. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button for me. Let's see how many. Let's see how many likes we got. Hold on. Okay, y'all. If y'all haven't hit the like button, please do. Um, T21 says, I think he's seen that video. 901 King Deshaun says, that's what I was thinking. Alabama Hitter says, if Sco saw that, that means, well, y'all know what that means. I don't believe that though. 30 more likes. Yeah, y'all hit the like button for me. Miss T, do you think the work downtown on Monday? Do I have to work this week? To work downtown on Monday. I don't. G Money 74 says she showed the video. She going to jail. Hilarious. Courtney says, poor Raven. I don't think she knows what she got wrapped up into. They didn't think this was gonna. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Oh, mm, mm. Y'all run those likes up for me. Greyface says, I told y'all Quit was snooping around after the shooting, getting information, put two and two together. Mm, mm. ZK says, "Don't worry about where T going to keep your eyes." Say good, Jesus loves. Why you say that? Um, Great Face says, "I told you." Okay. The trial is, from my understanding, the trial is gonna be televised. Mhm. He said, "Law and Crime." They told me the name of the production company that will be airing that crime. I mean, airing that trial. Um, but it could be because it could be the production company that produces Law and Crime or something like that. I'm just making sure you didn't have to be down there in all that mess and chaos. I love your show and I just want you to be safe. Thank you, Jesus loves. Well, I think it is gonna be a lot of chaos because I saw that they were already putting cones and stuff down there. So, um, I hopefully they would, have extra security, but hopefully they wouldn't be dumb enough to come up you know in the course and get killed because that's what's gonna happen. This would definitely be a mobbed out trial. Yeah, Miss T, don't go nowhere near there. I think True Results said true. They said True Results already been downtown. So they said they said True Results already been scoping out the area. I was downtown today, and I was down there today, and it was very eerie. And I'm telling you, it was like it was not a lot of traffic. And I was down there for hours today. I had to go to 201 and I went to both the courthouses and I had to go to City Hall. And I walked to all parked and walked to all places. And it was eerie that it was a Friday and it was not a lot of traffic. They said let True handle it. Lord have mercy. Mm. Oh. They said True gonna be posted up. True gonna be there at 6 o'clock in the morning. True Results gonna be down there at 6 o'clock in the morning. Oh. They said hiding in the men's restroom so he can pop out. I tell you, they say he got a towel around his neck. Listen, one thing for sure, when Quit walk into the courtroom, True Results gonna record it. That's gonna be raw footage. True Results is going to record Quit. He'll put the camera in his face. Quit and Jamarcus too. True Results though. Hey, True Results. One thing about True this court. God, I tell you, they said hiding in the men's restroom so he can pop out. Oh yeah, let me find my damn charger. I got all these charges. Here it is, right here. So I could turn my phone back on so I could take some calls. Okay. They said fixing his tooth. Hold on, y'all. Let my phone charge up, and then I'll be able. I'll take once my phone pop back on and char. I'm gonna take a few more calls, and then I'm gonna get off because I have not eaten. I'm going to make me some chicken and broccoli and rice Alfredo. That's what I'm gonna do. Do the chicken and rice and broccoli, and then make put Alfredo sauce on it. I'm gonna do chicken and broccoli and rice Alfredo bake without the pasta noodles. That's to chop up the chicken, season it really good, the broccoli, the rice, and then bake it in the oven with the Alfredo sauce. True results told Orange Mountain Quit. If I get jammed up, don't mention my name. Lord have mercy. He said, if you get jammed up, don't mention my name. Y'all, whose song was that True Results was rapping? They said, I can't even lie. True been serious about the dog the whole 3 years. Number two fan. I like True Results. True Results cool. Regardless of whether I agree with what he say or not. Oh, so that's Jeezy's song. Okay. He a Jeezy fan. He told Quet, don't mention my name. That's what he told Quet. Don't mention my name. True Results himself made that song famous. I'm telling you, made that song popular again. Y'all, where Mr. Parker go to? I hope Mr. Parker didn't think I was talking about him. When he asked me who it was, I didn't think about Mr. Parker. He probably had to go do something else. I thought about something that somebody had sent me. When he said, who was your source? Who did you talk to? I thought about something that somebody had sent me. That's why I said that. I wasn't talking at him though. They said he cool, but ain't nan cash out. They said True Result says like, share, subscribe, and always cash out. I'll holler. Jesus Love says sounds delicious. I would have a salad on the side. Ooh. I need to run to the market to because I don't think I have no lettuce. I'm gonna tell you something. The only type of lettuce that I can eat is that romaine lettuce. That is the only type of lettuce that I can eat. What's up, Big True That? Shout out to Big True That. That's the only type of lettuce that I can eat is romaine lettuce. And I'm gonna tell y'all what I put it on my side salads. I have to have a red onion, celery. I like to chop up celery, um, shredded cheese, shredded Munster cheese, and egg. And I know how to make my own ranch dressing. YouTube taught me how to make my own ranch dressing, and it tastes good. Shout out to Big True That. True That. They said, Are you going live Monday to cover the case?" Y'all hit the like button for me. Make sure. Let's see how many likes we got. So y'all, we need like 25 more likes. So if you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. He said yes, he's gonna put his South Memphis take on it. If y'all haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. We need 25 more likes. I'm waiting on my phone to pop back on. Alabama Hitter said I got knocked down. I had to think. I was like, he got knocked down. I ain't even. And I thought about, oh, I looked at my phone. I said my phone off because I was thinking about he wasn't up on the panel, but he was on the phone. Once my phone popped back on, y'all can call in and I'll be on for like 20 more minutes. Yeah. So, what do you all think about Diddy being on suicide watch? We're talking about a plethora of things. We was talking about Diddy being on suicide watch, straight drop being back down at the Shelby County Jail. So, with him being back at the Shelby County Jail, we know that he will be in court on Monday for something. It's still saying that he's gonna be there for a trial. So we guess it's gonna be a trial. Um, he gonna be in court for something. Okay. Orange Mountain Quet. You know what? If Quet was sitting up talking about the other day on his somebody screenshot him saying that he was getting ready to, pray for him and all of that. Next week was the big day and all of that. If next week is the big day, he's getting ready to have a party. I mean, I think I would be at a church. I think I'd be at a church, but he partying though. Um, Street wanna know TV says Diddy done. Shaking my head. Diddy gonna switch. Diddy gonna snitch for sure. Do y'all think that Diddy will snitch? I don't know. I think about Diddy is dealing with people that's got a whole lot of money. I'm sure if he said anything, he would have his children who are still on the outside to worry about. Like if he said something, would he be afraid that they would do something to one of his kids? And I'm still trying to understand why Diddy is on the outs. Like I'm still trying to understand that. I think it goes way beyond him calling somebody racist, a company racist for not promoting his Diddy gin or whatever. I don't think they would go after him this viciously for that reason. Clarinetta says, wish I could hit the like button 10 times. Wish you could too, Clarinetta. I don't know what's taking my phone so long to come back on. Oh, it just popped back on. I guess it heard me. Let's see how many likes we have now, you guys. Okay, y'all, we need 20 more likes. We need 20 more likes. Okay, somebody just called. I missed them. Hold on, I'm getting ready to call them back. As soon as the phone popped on. Hold on, you all. Let me call whoever this was back that just. Hello? Hmm. They didn't say anything. Be quiet. Hey, how are you?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, this Mac. Yeah,
What's up, Mac? Well, my phone was dead. Yeah, my phone died. So I had to put it on the charger.
no, I was just messing with you. I was just calling you.
Okay, so what's up? What's the word? What you think gonna happen on next week?
I know. Look, let me tell you. I called. I was laughing when you was talking about True That. I was like, yeah, that man. You know what I'm saying? He's been strong for the last 3 years, man. Yeah, but no.
Who been holding songs for the last 3 years?
I said, big, not big, True. True.
Oh, True Results. Oh, okay.
Yeah. But you know what though? Y'all been really, wait, what's going on with situations. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know what? Basically, everybody has a lot. Everybody has basically, whether the information is accurate or not. A lot of people they've still been on it for almost 3 years.
Yeah, yeah. So what you about to get into asking me?
So, what you think gonna happen next week? Do you think they're gonna know how to act down there at that courthouse?
Come on now, man. You know how 201s. I mean, down the list. Man, don't put that. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be highly for kids. They gonna be on team.
Mm-hmm.
Memphis ain't playing.
Right.
And then they got about 100 DRT ready to beat you. Women and all, man. See, they got DRT women and all ready to beat you. So, it's gonna be fine. Them boys, they're gonna go in there and get, they're gonna get their butt towed up. You know what I'm saying?
I was going to say straight dropping Cornelius and them, the inmates, the two inmates are going to have more security probably than anybody. I'm sure they're gonna have DRT all the way around them.
They say straight drop straight from the death penalty though. And then, cause Tennessee got the death penalty. He plays from the death penalty.
I haven't heard that.
I know it. I know we got. I know team. I know we got it. But that's crazy because going to trial. Taking these folks to trial. I know a boy robbed the bank. Took it to trial. He got double life. So this man killed young dog, and he playing with him. Everybody stood down and took a plea beside him. And they talking about he the only one. You know what I'm saying? But they might, they gonna all have to go to trial. I don't know what the allegation coming from. It's just people waiting. I don't know, but I feel like it sounds like they saying straight up the only one that can home firm ain't trying to. We going to try. We going to trial. That's what they saying. They saying straight up ain't taking no deal. I don't know where going. I'm going to Nashville. That ain't people talking about this bad concert. Better stop playing because that's the capital. Them the ones that give you your time. Them the ones that these niggas be waiting on. From Shelby County, Big County, Bolivar, all beyond Brownville, waiting on their time come from Nashville. We all know that. So at the end of the day, that ain't no game to be laughing about Nashville. I'm just gonna put that in the house. And I ain't talking about you, I'm just saying in general.
Mm-hmm.
This shit serious. This real life. We real. So it's like when you know what's going on and how things work, this shit too real, man. I feel bad. It gives me a good feeling like I'm going to court. That's the bubble gut. Because I'm like, man, that's it. It's a messed up situation. You know what I'm saying? We all be mature about this thing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's real. It's real. Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Man. I'm just glad for a dog family. That's the most important thing. Let me say that too. I'm glad if if whatever happens, I'm glad they gonna have some type of peace. And me or his mom and many of his loved ones, his kids, they can be at peace. And I'm gonna say one more thing. Like a lot of people like to ask, why we ain't see the dog assassinate? Well, being from the city, then you lose time in his elementary. They been said out of respect for young dog, they not gonna put that out there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of glad he went out there and did things like that. That's how much respect they had. That's how much respect dog had. That man had so much respect. We didn't see him leaking. We didn't see dog leaking, and that's real. But that's real because I'm a man, so I feel that. You feel me? I live through that. Ain't nobody tell me. But that's
Yeah.
crazy. It's finna go down. It's finna go down. But it ain't no funny situation. When you really think about it. It ain't no funny situation. You know. But yeah, Miss T, everything been good though. I'm gonna step out and enjoy my Friday, man. Miss T, I love you. I love this what you're doing. You the one. Even you one of the you know content podcast person, woman, queen out of Memphis, South Memphis, that put the thing together, and we all came and we were rocking with real talk with panels. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it was, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You feel like you're a genuine person. I feel like
Right. But and I appreciate that because everybody like to steal my content, but they sure have issues with giving me my props.
I give you a problem. You know what I'm
And
saying?
but you do though. I appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure, Miss T. But yeah, Miss T, man, I yeah, I'm gonna get on this dating situation. We gonna talk about the New York. Hey, Miss T, you hear me, Miss T?
Mm-hmm. He's,
Can you hear me?
yeah, I'm listening. Go ahead, McName Mason. I'm listening. I'm reading the comments.
Oh my bad, I ain't looking at them. When I'm talking, I'm like talking on the phone to my mama. I ain't doing that.
Yep, but Diddy. So do you think Diddy gonna get out of this thing? Do you think Diddy gonna get out of this?
Oh, that's what I was doing. I'm gonna speak my opinions on this. I ain't gonna act like I wasn't in the '90s, growing up in a diaper, running around, seeing Diddy on the TV. This nigga been celebrity all my life. So, when it comes to, me being a '90s baby, man, that's crazy, man. It just, from what I'm seeing in TV, it's a lot of freaking celebrities. First off, I ain't gonna get on the individual. I'm gonna look at the industry, because we all been knowing that industry is and we all been knowing that industry was messed up and they was destroying our people. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we gonna blame it. We gonna blame the individual. They got Diddy comfortable. He was too comfortable because these freaking white, the other people, executives and stuff, rich billionaires, they got money. And all they did is the rainbow. So the thing is, that stuff ain't going on. And they just, that's just another way one of our black men going down in the system. And I ain't taking up for him, because he deserved, if he really meant, they said this man dangerous, Missy. He talking about he dangerous.
Well, they said he was already. They say he was already coercing a lot, trying to witness tamper. And I mean, just based on the history of what people say Diddy did, I believe that he is dangerous.
Yeah. I believe that. I think, he got capability of money. He just was used to having his. He was comfortable. And guess what, Miss? Let me add a cherry on top, Miss. Guess what else he did? Guess what? The main thing he did. You know what? He already did. But guess what? The main thing, he had everybody in his damn business. Like, you can't have every. You know what I'm saying, Miss? When you go sit in your bedroom, that's your bedroom. Like, when you open up like that, you gonna have some people on, and you treating them bad, beating them. I get it. We finna draw a whole story headline about you. You whooping tails, you whipping women, you're going at men and women, you're aggressive. Yeah. Yeah, they gonna get you out the way, and they sat back and watched dude. They got him out the way, And when you look at him, he do look a little weird. He look like that, what they saying about him. You know what I'm saying? That's what he do look like. He got that look on him like what you all this, if you looking at duck, why you looking back, watching over your back, man? You look guilty. Even the police officer said when they pulled up, man, you look around. Look at me all in the back. Yeah. So he looks suspicious. He's suspicious.
He said, did I see the
that whole industry. I mentioned that whole industry, Missy.
Oh wow. They said they just posted about Young Dolph's jewelry. His jewelry. Hold on.
Oh, it's that time.
Standing is where two. Another big story we're following. Judgment is finally coming for the men accused in the shooting death of Memphis rapper Young Dolph. Trial for the defendants is scheduled to take place Monday morning.
WREG has learned that an out-of-town jury has been seated in that trial. WREG's Quimitra Wilborn tells us what to expect.
Right where I'm standing is where two gunmen walked up and fired shots inside of Makita's homemade butter cookies on Airways Boulevard 3 years ago. Memphis police say their target, Adolph Thornton Jr., also known as Young Dolph. Now, 3 years later, and just days before the suspect's trial, the owners of Makita's Cookies say they're doing their part to keep Dolph's name alive. It's a time of celebration for Pamela and Maurice Hill, the owners of Makita's homemade butter cookies. This week marks 25 years in business as a staple in the South Memphis community.
The community has been great. The community has been great.
Pamela Hill says only one thing has kept them going all these years.
Love. Yeah, really though.
25 years. It hasn't been easy.
That love for baking and community has pushed them forward, even in the eye of tragedy. On November 17th, 2021, their longtime customer, rapper Young Dolph, was killed in their store while ordering cookies.
He loved Makitas, and he will always be a part of Makitas, especially over here on Airways.
Yeah. He would have wanted us to
Keep going.
keep going.
Years later, they're not only celebrating 25 years in business, they're also celebrating justice.
We got our Justice for Dolph t-shirts prepared to put on Monday.
Justin Johnson, one of the men accused of shooting and killing Dolph, is set to stand trial next week. His co-defendant, Cornelius Smith, who is accused of being the second shooter, is also scheduled to appear in court. Prosecutors have been very quiet regarding the details and any evidence surrounding the high-profile case. However, WREG learned security will be tight come Monday. According to the public information officer with the Shelby County Criminal Court Clerk's Office, the stairwell to the courtroom will be closed off. Upon getting off the elevator, everyone must go through a metal detector. Hernandez Govan and Jamarcus Johnson are both scheduled to appear in court for the trial. Govan is accused of being the mastermind behind the killing, and Jamarcus pleaded guilty to accessory after the fact last year. It's unclear if Govan or Jamarcus will be called to testify. As for the Hills, they say no matter what happens in court, Dolph will always be a part of their history and future.
It's forever with us. It's forever Dolph and forever Makitas.
Reporting for your news leader from South Memphis, Kwame Wilborn, WREG.
Huh?
Answer for what I was asking you, Miss Keith. What straight jumper like the main figure? Everybody turning paint on. Wow.
Well, Cornelius is gonna be in court too.
I know, but ain't nothing about cornbread. I ain't throw that bone on cornbread. I ain't throw that, Miss Keith. I ain't throw it on cornbread. I ain't gonna throw no bad bone on it. But Jamarcus Johnson and go man. The woman said and gave it to y'all first on the family too. So yeah, they trying to go down, and you just gave us. Let's go.
They said good old tight security. They said good old tight security. I tell you.
It's gonna be tight though for sure. It's gonna be tight. I ain't gonna play with that. Damn. And you say go back. We're gonna have a block party. Oh man. Oh man. I don't know what they got. What's up with that guy? But yeah.
Rest in peace, Young Dog says them folks said
Hey,
metal detectors, they scared them boys gonna get whacked in court.
They're gonna get whacked with some time. You know what I'm saying? His brother already played guilty. Like, man, this is like that's why I think it's gonna be quitting this. Because it's just like it's out there like that. But the brother already said, hey man, I'm guilty. Hey man, look, I ain't have nothing to do with this, but I'm not taking nothing for y'all give me football numbers,
Mm-hmm.
Gotta go with the facts, man.
And look, they said the jury has been seated. They said the jury has been seated. That they've been had their jury. They don't just go and see the jury the week of. I mean, those are out of town jurors. They went and had to get that jury was gotten months ago when the trial was. They thought the trial was going to happen in June. Back in June, they went outside and got their jury. They went outside of Shelby County, right on the outskirts of Shelby County. That's why I said it don't really make no sense to go and get a jury that's right on the outskirts of Shelby County. Because when you start thinking about all these other little counties around Shelby County, that's still really an extension of Shelby County. It just changes, but it's basically still like Memphis.
but you know, Nashville the capital, and it's like Memphis and Nashville got that connection. They need really help on something. They gonna call that big brother like, look, we need you know, we need some specific, you know what I'm saying, some people that don't nobody know. It's a safety issue all the way around the board, Miss T. They need, you know, they don't need nobody that's living in the city coming trying to send some don't put straight drop on his way. You know what I'm saying? They don't need nobody that's so it's a security thing. You know, move straight drop to this facility until we get done talking about what we gonna talk about for this trial. They probably did that for a security reason.
Right.
And when they hauled that boy off, when they hauled that boy off, they probably had both police cars with them. So he real high pro. I look at it every way I can look at it, Miss T. That's why I always think the way I think. I look at it every way. You gotta
Mm-hmm.
look at it every way. You know.
Yeah. 901 King Deshaun
You know,
says
that's all I want.
the big shooter. They say the third shooter is Cornelius. I'm reading what King Deshaun says. He says the big shooter. They say the third shooter is Cornelius, just a different angle, and it was windy that certain day, so the hoodie was getting blowed or whatever. So listen. I mean, I ain't see, but as far as I'm concerned, it wasn't but two shooters out there. I know they say it was three or four. Like I said, what people have, a lot of what people have. Now go ahead. What was you going to say?
I was gonna say, I ain't even picture all. I was saying, I seen what you talking about. Like, when I was looking at it and I kept looking at it, it looked like it was just a different angle.
Mm-hmm.
Because he did look a little chubby at first.
Mm-hmm.
But when you study the picture, it could have been just an angle, you know.
Yeah, I think it was a different angle when he turned because they had on the same shoes. It was the same shoes. That's how you know it was the same shooter. When he turned at a different angle, the wind more than likely was blowing, and it made him look bigger. But one thing for sure, it comes out on on Monday. Everything starts to come out as it relates to straight drop. Remember now, this is just straight drops case. So when people start getting all bent out of face, bent all up there, they didn't say nothing about the other shooter. Remember, this is Justin Johnson's case.
Ain't nobody else. This bad. This what he gotta go. So that don't mean that's just him. That don't mean it ain't others. Like,
right. So why didn't they say anything about Cornelius? Cornelius is not having his trial come Monday. He'll be there for some reason, but it's not his trial.
And all this with P. Diddy, all this boiled down to if they came and got P. Diddy, man, but it ain't nobody untouchable. It don't matter if you in Hawaii. It don't matter what you doing out here. If your name is some dirt and it's some real heavy weight that them ABC people can win a trophy with your butt. Man, listen, man, look, you on your way, and that and your guy, I ain't gonna call no name, but you know, it's people that I look at it like that now. Damn, they can't got P Diddy, so I don't think that's from the city going. He don't need to be feeling like he almighty, but he playing. He playing with them boys. They cutting rhythm with them boys. Like he takes it in a way. But at the same time, nobody when them boys got a case, when they want you, they want you. Just can't stop it. If they want you. I'm surprised that judge denied they the judge.
Well, they say that he had been witness tampering, so that's why they denied it. Big Pressure says he thinks that the prosecution is going to rest on Friday. They could, but I don't know.
And guess what, Miss T? And this fact, that boy is El Mayo in Mexico.
Who is? Who is Diddy?
He did that Brooklyn Fed prison. right now, and he's in the thing with L. Myers, capture. Months ago,
Oh wow.
so he in and then they say it's notorious in that thing. They say if he did it somewhere, it's in a notorious place right now. I ain't never heard of that. You know what I'm saying? That's notorious. And they say they been capturing here a lot of people that came through that thing. So ain't that no sweetness, Pete. I'll tell you that right now. We seen it. It was on the news. They say it's very notorious. He might end up having mental issues and suicidal. They know what they going on. They put him in the dungeon.
Mm,
I mean, that's
I'll
crazy.
tell
Going
you.
from $700-800 million and you in the dungeon.
Right.
And you know, Pete, he'd been a millionaire for 30. He's been a millionaire for 30 years, having his way. Now he in a dungeon. Man, that's crazy. But look, they say they found it. Al, what did you feel about this man? How do you feel about a man having 1,000 bottles of baby oil?
That means he was. That means he was making sure his booty hole was lubricated so that they could slide right. He didn't want them to. But you would think after. I guess he was doing it to other people because you would think after all the years of him getting his busted open that he wouldn't need no damn oil. Polo says they call the jail hell on earth. Oh wow.
And now, you got to understand that national, all that loud, bad energy, these niggas lying and smiling and negative, and you got some over there in the corner drawing a picture and being positive, but you got the negative just out right. Man, it sound like gorillas in us. Especially with I know how 201, it's like gorillas in a zoo, lower level up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, that's hell on earth.
Right.
That's hell on earth for real. And that's like that ain't the place. And this all a lesson for everybody. Hell, even myself.
They didn't make sure that nobody booty was dry. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy with it. That too.
Damn feeling. That's embarrassing.
That's what they call him, the diddler. I tell you, the diddler.
They say he had some pink AR-15s in his house with the security number engraved off. How you feel about that?
I don't know.
I ain't talking about not necessarily the color of the gun, but he had some guns in the house that had some serial numbers engraved off of.
That means that's what he had his hitmen to use.
Yeah, that's all he had in there. They said $1,000 of paper and some ARs with your damn serial number engraved.
Oh wow. All right, McName Mace. It's no. Go ahead, love. I'm sorry. No. Go ahead and finish. Okay, hon.
Hey, man, that man finna do life for being so freaky, man. I love you, Missy. I'm taking out. I'm taking in, taking on, Missy. I ain't doing it.
Okay, I love you too. Thanks for calling in. Shout out to McName Mace. Shout out to McName Mace. Like I said, y'all, next week it draws well as far as straight drop. I will say this because when I started blogging on the case, like I said, in all seriousness, when I came back on YouTube, I didn't have any intentions on blogging on the Young Dogs case, right? But then I started seeing a lot of out of town vloggers vlogging on the case. And like I said, one of the only vloggers that I saw that was going in the right direction was a cult figure. And he wasn't proclaiming to know this, and that. He was just going in the right direction. Like he knew exactly what had, who, or had a feeling of who was responsible for what happened. And I gotta say, like, being a vlogger and just watching other vloggers, I've never in my life. I know we all come from, different walks of life, and it's been some super cool people to come into my chat that I really enjoy, that I can tell, even though I don't know them, um, hey, that truly come into this chat because they enjoy the commentary, because they really wanted to I guess, fellowship and talk about the Young Dogs case. But I've never in my life, as far as the competitiveness, like I don't really compete with other people for, especially not for a vlog. As it relates to a vlog, I would have been a damn fool. As passionate as I am about wanting to see Young Dolph get justice, I never proclaimed to be one of the ones that could get him justice. I'm not delusional. I would have been a damn fool to be sitting up getting in my feelings because somebody was not agreeing with what I said, right? Or because somebody said something that I didn't like them saying on my vlog, on their vlog. But I think it's a darn shame how cutthroat, I've seen so many old ass motherfuckers. Okay. I guess because I'm used to things. Okay. I'm one of the ones on here that's used to things. So it is still kind of, a culture, it's kind of like a shock to me when I see people scrapping for crumbs. Okay. I don't eat no motherfucking crumbs. Okay. And so when I see how I've seen men just viciously go after women, I'm not used to being around men like that. That's one of the reasons why I show respect. I'm not used to men being jealous of women and viciously trying to attack women, really, or anybody else, because most men that I've grown up around, they be about the damn business, okay? They don't get into catty stuff. They just be about their business, right? And so that's why I've always, shown the utmost respect, and I'm very appreciative of those vloggers or those subscribers that come into the chat, and it ain't no cattiness, because I don't like no catty man anyways, because it might be it might be anything, okay, but they have genuinely just been respectful of the chat, okay, that has genuinely been respectful of the chat, that has genuinely been respectful of me. The only thing that I've said is because we all have different personalities. Hey, there might be some things that people say on their vlogs that I might not like, but you'll never see me being disrespectful because I understand how to respect boundaries. Okay. I don't care what I say on my vlog is my vlog as it relates to some things that I've said in my life and all of that, things that I may do. My thing is if I don't like people, you're not gonna hear me ever talk about going on their vlog. If I don't like people, I guess I have a different type of personality. I don't go to their channels. So I'm not gonna sit in the bushes of somebody's channel so I can listen to them and throw out shots and try and discredit them because I got some type of secret jealousy. I'm gonna say this: I'm the motherfucking South Memphis queen on this bitch. Okay, and so because I say that, people have issues with her. Who she thinks she is? I'm the South Memphis queen on here. That's who I am. Okay. So people have issues when you say stuff like that. I ain't gonna because I'm not mentally ill. If another chick, because it's another girl that be on here, um, that has called in on my channel. What's her name? She from out of South Memphis. T Clean. If T Clean got on her channel, if Vanessa got on her channel and said I'm the motherfucking South Memphis queen, you think I'm gonna be throwing out shots and getting mad at them for saying that? You know what I'm gonna say? Yeah, she's a motherfucking South Memphis queen. You think I'm gonna get mad at somebody that come on they channel and say I'm a North Memphis queen? I'm gonna say that bitch is a North Memphis queen. That's how I rock. You ain't gonna hear me getting on my channel throwing out shots because I'm used to shit. Okay. I don't get mad. But then, hey, everybody is different. Okay. Everybody is different. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Okay, that would be cool. Okay. Um, but I've never in my life, that's why when I see men and they're not messy, they're not trying to attack women, when they know how to stay in a man's place, they get on here and they vlog and they're not throwing out shots at people and stuff like that. I respect guys like that. That's one of the reasons why I ain't never seen Gray Face. I ain't never seen Rest in Peace Young Dolph. I ain't never seen anybody on here, right? Okay. I ain't never seen anybody on here, really. But when I see guys, okay. that come into a chat and they're not throwing shots at women. They're not trying to viciously attack women because they're saying what they want to say on their blog. I can respect people like that. I can. But I've never in my life seen such. If I don't like somebody, what I do is I stay away from them. Ain't nobody even got no business with having an issue with what nobody says on their vlog, especially if they're not harming you or anybody else. I could see if they was just attacking viciously, attacking other people. I would say they ain't attacking me, but now I can't rock with nothing like that because I don't agree with people, attacking folks like that. Okay, I think I've been one of the ones to say everybody can vlog. People from who ain't from Memphis, I've looked at their vlogs and stuff, and I go, I like that vlog. I like, the way that you don't have to be from Memphis to vlog on the Young Dolph's case. I think I've been one of the ones to consistently say that. Can't nobody just box no case. The Young Dolph's case, after this case, is going to be another case in another state that people, well, folks are already gravitating to Diddy, and that's in New York. So nobody can box a case in just because they may or may not be from a state. But I think it's a darn shame how people intentionally really have tried to come at me. You know what I mean? And it has been men and women. But what's so surprising, I understand women have to deal, because I'm a woman. And I've been around a lot of women. I understand women have to deal with their jealousy and stuff like that. A lot of women can't help it. But what I can never understand is how a bunch of motherfucking men could act like a bunch of bitches. That's something I'll never understand because I'm used to real damn men, okay? And not just because I've been around street dudes, okay? But I'm just used to men. And it's something else when I hear dudes call themselves street dudes and they viciously go at women or get jealous and want to attack. We're going to come up with a plan. Folks don't do nothing but send me messages and shit. Miss T, such and such, this Miss T, Miss T, I don't know why they did that. I go, it's okay. It's cool. It's all right. It's just sad. I be trying to get over the shock of it being a man, like, dog. And then what people will do is they'll turn around and try and twist it back on you when they want to attack you. You said something about me, bitch. I ain't even thought about you. So what are you talking about? That's a way to justify trying to attack a woman. Okay? When the truth of the matter is, people that are men that do that, they're just a bunch of bitches. That's it. Because it ain't nothing that serious, especially when everybody is supposed to be vlogging on one case. It's supposed to be a common goal. I'll listen to yours even if I don't agree with it. Okay? I can listen to you. Hold on one second. Hello? Hey. Good. Uh, okay. All right, bye-bye. Okay, you guys. Um, Rest in peace, Young Dog says, Miss T, they made it like this now. It's us or nobody. And it shouldn't be like that. I'm saying it shouldn't. I'm going back to what I was saying. It shouldn't be like that. Where you want to attack people. When you wanted to attack people because they're not saying what you want them to say. When everybody has a difference of opinion as it relates to the case. Whenever I've had an opinion, I will go, "This is my opinion." People use my content and get mad at me because I get the inside information. Because YouTube don't pay my damn bill I got. Didn't I say this week? I said, damn, y'all, the person that had been telling me stuff because of security issues They ain't giving me no information about Cornelius and Straight Drop. Somebody told me something. Greatface can attest to that. I sent Greatface an email last Saturday. I said, Greatface, something is going on with Straight Drop. I said, the person won't tell me everything. They called me and told me something is going on, but I can't tell you everything right now. Greatface in here. That was last Saturday. And then what happened? A few days later, he was moved to Nashville. I said, people are quiet. It ain't because I'm making up nothing. I don't have to make up shit. If you motherfuckers thought I was making up something, why you bitches steal my information? Okay? But I think it's a darn shame. This is one of the reasons that our community is in the position that it is in. Crabs in a bucket mentality. Even if I don't agree with nobody, there's a lot of stuff that some vloggers have said that I don't even agree with. But guess what? They don't bother nobody. I can go over to their channels and be entertained. Their character, they ain't bothering nobody. I like that vlogger though. I don't really agree with what they're saying. But hey, that vlogger cool. I can support that vlogger. I send them a cash app. Now what they saying is a bunch of garbage. They kind of off as it relates to that. But guess what? I can go ahead and support that vlogger because that vlogger don't bother nobody. They stay consistent in doing their very own thing, and they got their very own audience. What was so hard about people being able to do that? Instead, what we want to do, we want to always take our knives and stuff out and then get mad at me because I say, hey, I'm not jumping down off of my high horse. And even though I did sometimes to throw slop with your bitches. Okay. But it's a darn shame that we feel like that we need to do that when in the Young Dogs case, everybody could have just been copacetic. Hey, I go over here to this channel and look at this channel because this person is cool. Regardless of what they talking about is true or not, I can't support them. It's cool. But we can't do that. It's jealousy. I ain't never in my life seen where folks wanted to kill people. Do you hear what I say? Wanted to kill people because they wanted their source to be the only source. We don't put a hit out on them. Pathetic. I mean, like I said, it was so surreal to me that it was ridiculous. Okay, next week a lot of it is gonna start coming out. But I noticed what's so sad is I noticed that some of these men only like to attack women. They only like to attack women, and that's sad. And that's the reasons why I try to be, goddamn it, as bitch. I'm gonna put the police on you, hoe. Since you like to attack women, bitch, I'm gonna be as vicious as I can to you because you harassing me. I'm gonna put the folks on you because harassment is illegal. You ain't got no issues about trying to cause me distress by harassing me. Okay, well then you harassing me. So I'm gonna have the police to harass. How about that? But see, I'm wrong when I do it, but ain't nobody telling these men they being a bunch of bitches when they're attacking these women. Instead of leaving these damn women alone, go get you a lay up and get you a dick or something and leave these women alone. But we can't do that. So, but I've never seen anything like I've seen as it relates to this Young Dogs case because this is the only form of some people eating. It's sad. It's sad. I promise you, it's sad. All right. So when she talking about the cool block, she talking about me. I ain't never seen Alabama here to attack me. I ain't never known them to attack me. I haven't. I haven't, and it's a lot of male bloggers that I haven't that has for the let me just make this clear. It's 95% of the male vloggers that's on here have not attacked me. I'm just talking about the 5%. Okay, so just let me make that clear. Okay, just let me make that clear. 95% of the male vloggers on here have not. I've never seen them attack any woman. It's just 5% of them that have been vicious with attacking women. And it's a darn shame. I never thought I would live to see the day where women would get behind these vloggers, these male vloggers, and they're women with trying to attack other women. Okay. It's sad. It's sad, but the truth is, okay. But the trial starts next week. It starts next week. And before y'all let people get y'all all in y'all's emotions, it is straight drops trial. So if they don't mention Cornelius, they ain't supposed to. If they when they're not talking about what Cornelius did, that's not Cornelius's trial. It's straight. It's the Justin Johnson trial. Let me say it for the people in the back. For the people that don't know, I'm telling you what they call it down at the courthouse. I was at the courthouse today. It's not the Young Dolph trial. It's the Justin Johnson's trial. That's the name of the trial. The Justin Johnson's trial. Okay? That's what they call it. Who she thinks she is, that she talking about this Justin Johnson trial, and we said it's the Young Dolph. That's what's on the docket at the courthouse. Okay? And it's very surprising to me. It's very surprising to me that people would get on here and be mad at somebody and calling them out of their name. Ramona said some vloggers was calling me out of my name. Why would any vlogger on YouTube, they don't even know me. Why would they have a reason to call me out of my name? If I give them information, I don't care how they try to fish fillet it and rewrite it. A lot of them don't know how to paraphrase, so they just regurgitate it verbatim. I've been a blessing to a lot of these motherfuckers. So why in the world would they be calling me out of my name? These bitches wouldn't have half of the accurate information that they got if it wasn't for me. Okay. She said because they're getting paid, and that's the reasons why you have to let them know that harassment doesn't pay. There are charges. You filed charges against people that harass you. Okay, since they want to get paid, they're gonna realize that the payments that they get don't even equate to what a lawyer costs. That's how you have to do them niggas, to let them know don't play with me. I ain't did nothing to you. Leave me alone. But that's the issue within our community, right? We jealous, so we gonna take a down. Half of the stuff that these folks do on here, the stuff that they do on here, y'all would be surprised. Why would they ever want to viciously attack somebody that don't mind going to the police on them? These folks involved in human trafficking and everything. Why would they want to do that? Scammers, hacking, all that bullshit. But hey, and a lot of them got jobs that they ain't gonna have after YouTube. I would never in my life put my livelihood in jeopardy for a bunch of fucking YouTubers that never had nothing, ain't even got nothing to lose. I'm very disappointed in women. They like to pop their collar and say, I'm a professional too. Bitch, you sitting up violating policies, federal laws, and gonna lose your job for a YouTuber you ain't never laid eyes on. Okay? So, I mean, we got to do better within our community. Because, like I said, the truth of the matter is, we were just vlogging. We were all just vlogging on the case. So, you want to come at me? She thinks she know them police officers. I don't think I know shit. I do know them. I don't think nothing. That's a fact. Okay? She don't know nobody. Bitch, I worked down there for 18 years. So, if anybody believes somebody says she don't know nobody, They just as mentally ill as the person that said it. How you gonna work in a police department for 18 years and not know nobody? And so that has been the issue. I'm not thirsty. I do bond. I do bail bonding work. Y'all know how many rappers that y'all talk about that I bailed out? If they didn't put it out, you didn't hear me say a damn word. YouTube don't pay my bills. So if I was a thirst trap, you can catch me on Comcast. I mean, it's still a lot of people got it. I've been there for 10 years. I ain't gonna get on here and be no damn thirst trap. I make real money off of here. Okay? So when they come through there, you ain't never heard me say a word. So when they ask me, such and such go to jail, I don't know. When they put it out, I'd go, yeah, the company I work for, yeah, we bonded them out. They put it out there now. But if they didn't put it out, you didn't hear me say a word about it because that bonding company pays me money. And so I don't ever want nobody to ever feel like they gonna go to jail and I bond them out and I'm gonna say something about it. Hell no. I need them to pay me. And I ain't gonna say a damn word about it. Unlike a lot of these thirst traps on here, got a damn job federally breaking federal laws. A bunch of damn fools. Okay? For a bunch of vloggers that will let you know, I don't give a F. I ain't got nothing to lose. I'm very surprised at these women. Very. But like the federal agent said, they made that choice. And they're gonna have to lie in it. And they did. Wonder if them vloggers gonna be able to pay any of them lawyer fees. When they lose their jobs, are they gonna be able to pay any of them bills? See, that's when you know that people's motives are not right. Because it never should have gotten to the point that it got to when everybody was supposedly just vlogging. It's too many jealous hearted people. I might be a lot of things, but I ain't no jealous chick. I'm not jealous hearted at all. Cause I understand whatever it is that I want, I'm gonna go get it. I made up my mind. I was thinking, I was like, dog, I need my bonding licenses. My friend kept saying, come on here and work for me. I need you to come over here and work for me. He had already taught me the bonding business. He said, get your license. And that's what I did. I went and got my bonding licenses. So, I mean, hey, I wish people, I've been had my investigative licenses. They had issues. She thinks she'll investigate. Bitch, I've been one. Y'all, these folks so twisted. These women so twisted. That these niggas make an ass out of them to file some fake FBI reports on me, y'all. Fake. We started recording all of my phone calls. I was waiting on a bitch. Bitch, I was gonna sue you, ho. I was gonna sue you, and the feds was gonna have your ass, bitch, if you had filed a report, a fake ass report. And they was to get ready to let a vlogger put them up to do it. Okay? Y'all, they filed some fake reports with the FBI. One of my friends that worked for the PD said, don't worry about it. You talking about getting in trouble? Let them keep filing them fake ass reports. Don't try to buck against it. Let them keep filing it. So they filed some fake reports, y'all. The agents reached out to me. And all I'm going to say is the tables have turned. You can't do wrong. I'm covered by God. I don't do nothing wrong. You bitches work every day and y'all let a bunch of damn freaks that just crawled up out the sewer send y'all out to. Why do you motherfuckers think when you filing them FBI reports that they say they make you click that button saying everything that you have just typed is true? Because that shit be used against you in court, bitch. I'm glad I ain't never been man crazy like that. Okay? I ain't gonna sit here and tell no lies. Some good dick is good. Okay? Good dick is always good. But I sure ain't never been crazy about it. Over it. And I sure ain't gonna be crazy over no niggas that these women ain't never even got none from these vloggers. I guess it's just the thought of it, okay? They ain't even never seen them. But it just goes to show how weak they are, a lot of them. I would never participate in anything that could jeopardize my livelihood and try and mess over nobody else, especially somebody that ain't did nothing to me and that I don't know, for a twisted motherfucking vlogger. If you do, that's a character flaw and you need some help, the same as that vlogger do. You need to go get you some self-esteem. And so that's why they don't like me. That's why they don't like me. Because I can sit on my panel and say, bitch, I'm a good person to have on your team. I know what I bring to the table, but bitch, I don't fuck with a lot of y'all because you're too low vibrational for me. You can't sit at no tables with me because you come out the sewer, bitch. You got to have a different type of mentality in order to walk with me. And so they, well, I came out the sewer. She thinks she better than me because she don't want to be in the sewer. Sure don't. Some of you need to get some class about yourself and stop hating on another woman. Okay? Stop hating on another man. There's a lot of men on here that do good work. Mind their own business. They be hating on them, trying to pull them into stuff. As soon as they pop up on the scene, they start getting some traction. They immediately start trying to pull them into shit so that they can have funk on them like they got. So it ain't the white man that's keeping us in the bondage that a lot of our community is in. It's us. It's us and our mentality and that jealousy. Jealousy is the reasons that our community is still lacking. And guess what? They still can't stop me. You can't stop a person with purpose. I got purpose on my life. I go and get what I want. Called somebody yesterday, and I was walking in that shit today, and I got exactly what I wanted. You know why? Because I do right by people. You know why? Because I have the confidence to know that if I think it and I believe it, I reach out to the right people and I go get that shit. That's how I do it. That's how I spend my time. I don't spend my time trying to figure out how I'm going to stop this YouTube. I'd be a damn mentally ill freak. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. Bitch, you ought to go get your education. Some of you ain't even got a damn degree. Ain't even got a high school diploma. While you sitting on here digging ditches for other people, you ought to be trying to better yourself and go to the damn rehab. Okay? Alcohol Anonymous. Some of you, a bunch of you bitches, a bunch of drunks. But had the nerve to be sitting up hating on somebody else. I'm gonna get off of this, but I'm gonna tell y'all what this guy Gerald Perry once said to me. He was a police chief for the Memphis Police Department, and I always remember that he told me this 20 years ago. He said, "Tam, let me tell you something. You such a sensitive girl. You so sensitive." He said, "You can't be sensitive and work up here with us. You so sensitive. You be frowned up and whining and stuff when somebody says something to you." He said most of these investigators up here have been to the military. So the way that we talk, we have that command voice, but you be mad and then it hurt your feelings because you feel like we yelling at you. And he said, you get mad when you think people talking about you. He said, let me tell you this. Always remember this. If folks ain't talking about you, that means you doing something wrong. Okay? If they ain't talking about you, that means you're doing something wrong. So when they talk about you, that lets you know you're doing something right and you on track. Okay? So you ain't even supposed to let nothing like that bother you. But it's sad when you have to be fighting with men and stuff. I don't like fighting with men like that. I like to if I'm gonna be fighting with a man, I want to be in the bed wrestling with him. Okay, not physically. I'm not gonna physically fight no man. I'm a woman. I don't ever want to fight no damn man. Okay, I'd like to wrestle with a nice, handsome man, but not physically fighting. I like to relish in my feminine energy. I don't fight men. And if he put his hands on me, I'm gonna drop his ass, okay? Because I can't fight him. God didn't build us to be fighting men physically. So that means I'm gonna have to go and put that heat on him and drop him, okay? If he put his hands on me. That's true, Miss Bridge. They ain't even worth the breath that I'm giving them, and that's why I'm done with it. But I will say this. I feel salute to everybody. I want to give everybody their props because that's the type of person I am. Okay, I want to give everybody their props. We've gotten to straight drops trial right. I've seen a lot of people in my chat that have been with me from day one. My moderators have been extremely protective of me. Even the moderators that have come and gone, they have been extremely protective of me. I understand seasons change and people have other things to do. They might can't get on YouTube. So if they've been moderators and they're not moderators now, something else might have came up. You know what I'm talking about? So my moderators have been extremely protective of me. I have men that's in my chat that I ain't never even seen before. When people started coming at me, I was looking at them saying, "Bro, you wrong for talking to her like that. This nigga trying to beef with a woman. It ain't nothing cool about you trying to beef with her like that. It's some real stand-up dudes that be in my chat. Okay. I tries to run the suckers off. That's why I know that they real stand-up dudes. Okay, that be in this chat because we runs the suckers off from here. Okay. And people that have been in my chat that ain't in my chat no more that she talking about me. I don't if somebody in the bush is thinking I'm talking about them, I don't listen. We just talking in general, right? I'm talking about the people, the guys that have been in my chat that I don't see them trolling on other people's channels. I don't see them doing anything but coming in here with a mission, and that is to help to put out a message as it relates to the Young Dogs case. That's it, and that's all. Okay. Other vloggers have done their things. Hey, even if I don't rock with them, you have other vloggers that do their thing. I don't, even if I fell out with them, I might not hate them. It ain't but about two vloggers that I definitely just despise. Okay. And that's because they went too far. Okay. But other than that, I don't hate them. But there are other vloggers that do their thing, regardless to whether I agree with their message or not. They do their thing. And so I would never be mad and throwing out shots at any vlogger because they're not saying what I want them to say. That's their damn vlog. Whether it's true or not, what they put out, that's their shit. How could I ever get mad at something like that? Okay. How could I ever? I can't never understand why, if everybody wanted justice or wanted to see that they see justice through as it relates to young dog, why would anybody have to be arguing or fighting or doing a lot of the stuff that I saw these people do? But I'm saying, so I guess it's not for me to understand. What does Alabama Hitter? What do you always be saying to me? If it's Alabama Hitter, what's your slogan? It's not for you to try to figure out something he be always saying. I forget. But he always be saying something. It's not for you to try to figure out insanity or something he be saying. It's not for me to try to figure out. But it's just a shock to me to have seen a lot of what I've seen. Okay. And I'm not used to I grew up in South Memphis for real. Okay. I did. I grew up around a lot of street dudes, cousins and stuff was in the street. A lot of my boyfriends that I dated was from the streets. And so they don't act like I'm just not used to seeing some of these folks that claim they street dudes act like a bunch of damn women because they didn't holler and scream and bitch and want to argue and beef with women. They didn't have no damn estrogen inside of them. Hell. The Alabama Hitter says you can't think logically about illogical people. Absolutely, that's what he say. You can't think logically about illogical people. Okay, so Anyways, I appreciate you all, everybody that has rocked with me the long way. Hey, I've seen some people leave my chat, come back, leave and come back. I don't get mad when I see people on other folks' channels. Y'all, I have other real things going on in my life. I don't get mad about stuff like that. People flip the TV channel and look at anything they want to. Why would I ever get mad about people being in other folks' channels? That's not how I live my damn life. Being mad about that is not going to get me no money. I'm in the business of making money, okay? And being on here, going back and forth and creating beefs and being mad at people about crazy stuff, don't do that for me. But I really appreciate even the people on the outside of Memphis that have truly, with good integrity, vlogged on the Young Dogs case, um, tried the best they could, and have actually put out good information. All of that, because as I said in the beginning, the more people that talk about the case is better for the case, right? It lets the investigators know that the whole world is watching, and it puts pressure on them to make sure that the case is solved. That's it. That's all, y'all. That's it. That's all. So I tell you, anyways, it's 7:30. I have not eaten yet. Thank you, ZK. She said, much love, T. We appreciate your realness and integrity and all that you represent. Thank you. And I appreciate all of you all for your support. Everybody that has supported the channel, all of the other vloggers that truly support my channel. You know what I mean? I appreciate that. Other vloggers don't have to come into my chat. They don't have to. Um, they could say, well, I ain't gonna, I don't want to deal with this, and it's just about my channel. No, I appreciate that. Everybody that has vlogged on Memphis and told the truth. Okay. But the trial starts on Monday. And now, because it's really about Young Dolph's family, Young Dolph and his family getting justice, right? We want to see his family get justice because Young Dolph, his life was interrupted. That was a young man, 36 years old at the time. His life was interrupted. They took all of that life away, right? And so that's all it has ever been about. It hadn't been about me being a superstar. I ain't got to try to get on YouTube and be no damn superstar, bitch. You can catch me on Comcast Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. It's been like that for 10 years. So I don't get on YouTube to try and be a star, y'all. I got on here because I genuinely wanted to vlog about the case, okay? And I didn't even get on here in the beginning to vlog about the case. Um, Desco Raven says you did an amazing job up to this point. Thank you for sticking to the facts. Thank you, Desco Raven. Big True that says I'm well. Thanks for asking. IMC Johnson says Big True that. Alabama Hitter says what up, Ray? Hi, Paula. So we'll see. Like I said, from my understanding, hold on, let me see. The case is going to be televised. I'm getting ready to tell y'all exactly who it is that's televising the case. Hold on, y'all. Oh my God. Hold on, y'all. Y'all, who is hold on. I'm getting ready to pull up the production company right now. So Media TV production company will be the ones that is in the courtroom. So that's a national channel. So they probably produce a because I've never heard of that company, but I'm sure they produce a lot of the media for the main medias because you have channel 13, right? Let's say channel 13, channel 24, but there is a production company, right, that produces those news channels. So um oh my God, y'all, I had gotten an email that I had not seen. um Alabama Hitter says he don't even want to go to work Monday. Well, it's definitely going to be televised. I never heard of Media TV. I'm sure that's a production company that produces national media. In two ways, you guys. I'm gonna get off here. I haven't eaten anything, so I need to eat, right? I haven't eaten. I need to cook. I gotta make me some broccoli, chicken broccoli, and rice Alfredo bake. I haven't eaten, so if y'all can hear my voice is getting cracky because I'm hungry and thirsty, I'm gonna make me some of my grandmother's peach tea lemonade. That's what she called it, peach tea lemonade. Be good. Uh, Me either. We need the link ASAP. She said I have my headphones on all week. Lord have mercy. Anyways, you guys. Hey, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Okay. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe and listen. I know with me, a lot of vloggers gonna say she talking about me. It's just too many people that are delusional. I'm talking about anybody that has ever messed with me, right? Or anybody that's messing with me. If you don't mess with me, I don't mess with you. I don't get on here to beef with people. I have a life outside of YouTube, right? I do. I have a life outside of YouTube. So it does not give me any gratification to get on YouTube beefing with anybody. And as much as I want to see justice for Young Dog's family, I'm not gonna get on here and other than I'm not gonna let anybody come into my chat and be defaming his family and all of that. I already told you I'm gonna block you out my chat, but I'm not gonna get on here and go back and forth with nobody, because they feel something differently. I never believed that Young Dolph's brother was a part or played a part in what happened to him. But I'm not gonna be getting on here getting mad at people and going back and forth with people because they say that they feel like he did. I don't feel like he did. I don't think he did at all. I'll never believe that he did. But I can't get mad at somebody else that says, "Well, I think that he did." Well, that's for you to think. Okay? That's you got a right to think that, but I don't believe that. So I'm not gonna get on here and be getting mad at people for their opinions, right? That would make me a lunatic, okay? But anyways, you guys, I want you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. I have really enjoyed you all. I gotta eat though, y'all. I'm starting to get my head is starting to hurt. And it's 8 o'clock. And I normally don't even want to eat this late. But I'm gonna get off of here. I love you guys, okay? I'll talk to you later.